Hello, everyone. My name is Kyle.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
I'm Rachel.
It's Tony.
And we are Pseudo Adults. Welcome to episode...
Dracula?
Whoa.
Welcome.
I actually did watch that movie. I forgot. The one with Nick Cage is Dracula.
Renfield.
To episode 185 of the Pseudo Adults podcast.
Will we past 100 episodes?
Oh my god.
You're in the 100 episode special.
Okay, days are just flashing by.
We sword past it.
Wow.
185. We're only whatever 200 minus 185 is away from 200.
Yeah, it's like 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know, man.
Basically there.
Oh, welcome to the 200th episode.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
So Pseudo Adults is a podcast. You can listen to it anywhere that you find podcasts. And if you want to see us, watch us, we also have this in the video format. If you're a YouTube Space Zambonie member.
And guys, if you want to see us and Neil Patrick Harris, go to youtube.com/SpaceZamboni, where we have our brand new podcast, Neil with Me.
Yeah, where he brings a different celebrity-style cake to each showing.
So you can only find it on youtube.com/SpaceZamboni. If you're already a member,
Oh.
See you there.
that was a kiss. And if you didn't want it, I'm sorry.
You just... Okay.
Oh, interesting. I just want to... So, do you also kneel with Zod?
No, I don't.
I kneel for
Me
Zod.
personally, no.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I lose my
Zod
head
is life.
or something.
Zod is love.
Yeah.
Zod is life.
Zod is
Yeah.
pretty good.
Zod
do
is the
like his
leader we
rules.
need.
I like some za.
Zod would be
Zod's
nice.
always- Yeah.
Me too.
I get Zod.
I'm
for
always in the mood for
pizza.
Zod. And then when I'm not in the mood for Zod, the commercials show up, and then and then I send him to Alex just so
Yeah,
he
look-
remembers. Just so he remembers how much of an mood he
You made
is
me
for.
go get halal.
You did? I did? Yes, I
went
knew
and
it.
got halal.
I literally told Tony, look at this. And I
Yeah.
send the halal. I, was like,
I need halal now.
I haven't had halal since the city, so
Dang.
That's good.
jealous.
If you want pop culture kisses
Yep.
and
With
you're
consent.
With consent. Check out In a Word.
If they want it, then
Yeah.
they
They
seek
want
it
it.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
this is true.
Yep. And then also, if you want to get into an IT career, check out Inner Tech Warrior.
Okay, there you have it. And if you want to listen to my album, Flowers and Cheap Dates by the Asymmetrics, it's anywhere that you stream music as well. So check that shit out.
And I'm Rachel.
Well, what's new in Muppets news?
What
Muppet
is
Mania.
new in Muppet
I was trying to look up some
What?
Muppets news while you guys are talking.
Was there Muppets news?
There's gotta
Muppet
be.
Mania.
There's gotta be another movie or something.
All right,
up
let
there
me
in the
just-
works,
There's
Don.
that GTA Muppet game, remember?
Yeah. That's right.
It's coming out soon to a local
game.
GameStop near you.
Yep.
MTA.
MTA.
Yeah.
I don't like
No.
when you order something from GameStop online and you get the thing that they promise you, but they don't send it in the mail. You have to go to the store to pick it up, and then you lose the opportunity to get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't you like it when that happens?
Oh, it's so
yeah.
fun.
I love
yeah.
that.
Love
So
that.
good.
Because I'm like, when's my thing gonna come?
I heard-
And then it's like, it's not coming. And I'm like, how do I get this? And they're like, you have to go to the store. And I'm like, there's like none nearby anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to come here.
Yeah, come all the
Pick it
way.
up.
But did you hear that there's rumors of Grand Theft Auto, the new one? I think it's sick.
Yeah, the trailer's supposed to
Oh.
be coming out soon.
Yeah,
wow.
they think it's going to be on Rockstar's anniversary. That's what they're. But they also
How
thought it was going to be.
romantic.
They also thought it was going to be a month ago too. So
Yeah, yeah.
And then they'll think it's a month from now.
But we've seen gameplay from it already.
Yeah,
The
that's
Bonnie
what
and
they're-
Clyde game.
It's gonna be the multiverse.
It's going to be Bonnie and Clyde.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're going to have a male and female, and it's going to be like a Bonnie and Clyde story.
That's
Interesting,
pretty
interesting.
crazy.
So Kermit and Miss Piggy. Gotcha.
Timmy Frog,
Yeah, Kermit
They
and
just gotta
Cry.
reskin everybody.
Yeah.
wait for me.
Is there anything known about it yet? Like, do they know like what city it's supposed to like?
Was it San Andreas? I thought it was San Andreas is
They're
going to
going
be
back?
in it. They probably.
I don't think so.
Idaho.
It's just the entire
Pluto.
continental
I think
United States.
I think it's going to be whatever.
The moon.
It's pretty big. They thought they
Elon
showed
Musk
like
is
the picture
president.
of the map, and it's going to be pretty big.
Damn.
Originally, it was rumored to be Brazil, but I don't think it is anymore.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be cool to get
That would
somewhere
be cool.
new.
Yeah.
Favela.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's going to be so cool to run over
What's that
people in
crazy
that
city?
game.
my
Like,
God.
in Indonesia?
High speed chases.
Jakarta or whatever. Okay, well,
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm here to interrupt
I'm sorry,
you to
I'm
change
sorry,
the
sorry.
subject completely.
Sorry. You.
We're sorry.
We're
I'm
sorry.
so sorry, Kyle.
We're sorry.
We're so sorry.
All right, this is nice.
I like this.
So we got some things to talk about this episode. Some shows ended, some new shows are beginning, some movies came out, some games some people finished, some people played an hour of, and in between. And that's our episode, everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
yay!
Oh, you did say whoa.
Well,
Yeah, that was the ending. Whoa.
This is a
Happens
quick
earlier and earlier.
clip.
yeah.
Every episode. As soon as he'll be like, all right, guys, welcome. Whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Actually, I've been curious to hear about the South Park special. So it sounds like you guys have seen it.
It was hilarious.
It was the Panderverse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had seen the previews. So what was it like?
Amazing.
It was
I don't
good.
think I was blasted enough to forget that. And it was too funny.
And if you want, you could spoil it.
Okay, so
Spoiler warning.
there was the gender swap thing, but it was separate universes because there was that like wormhole that opens up and Cartman gets slurped into the wormhole. So Cartman's the only one that's in like the Panderverse, and then Panderverse Cartman's in regular
my
South
God, it
Park.
was so good.
But
And
the whole
nobody
time
bo-
he's so stressed out about getting. What was her name? Kathy. What was it?
Kathleen
yeah.
Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy. He was
God.
so afraid
Yeah.
of Kathleen Kennedy. He was like having nightmares in the beginning about her switching everything up, and that she's gonna come and change everything.
Jumps out of two fucking window.
Oh my god.
He jumped out, and then there was my favorite one was the Butters was singing his song, and Tony's like,
my
he
God.
sings that song. I go, he sings that song all the time.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember.
And then he, instead of flying out the open window, he flies
Yeah,
to the
the glass window.
Yeah.
glass closed.
Every time. I loved it.
Oh, that was good.
And I love how the cop guy still had a mustache.
Oh my
even
God,
though
He's
he's-
still
in
the
the
same
back.
voice.
He
Literally
sounded
same
exactly the
voice.
same.
He had the same voice, not even a girl's voice. It was his voice. I love that. That was good.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
it was so fun.
That was so good.
Correction, you brought up the other thing. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy was also the other one that broke the Panderverse because
yeah.
there was a swap there too. So Carmen wasn't the only one.
I also like
Is it-
Sharon asking Randy, hey, did you figure? I'm working on it. Can you think
Oh my god! And they're all at Home Depot, and they're like, "Do you need a lawyer? Do you need a geologist?"
and they're like, why don't you people just get lost? And you're like,
Oh my god!
It was so fun.
so good.
Oh, the multiverses where it's just him switching shirts.
yeah.
She's like, isn't this so cool? Yeah. Whoa, I'm wearing shorts now, guys. Isn't that crazy?
That was so
I hate
funny.
this team.
Oh my god!
I like the whoa.
Those are his variants.
Yeah, that's all.
I also like I think it was Stan who was like, oh yeah, that sounds like some mumbo bumbo multi-universe bullshit or something like that, where it just sounds like it would be something you would say about the multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
I just can't believe how much stuff they did to slate Disney.
Yeah.
And like,
A
I wonder
lot.
what the repercussions are gonna be.
Yeah, that's why I was like in the beginning with South Park, I was like, are they allowed
Yeah.
to do that?
Yeah.
And Tony's like, yeah, they're
Sure
allowed
about
to do that.
Sure, are you sure?
You sure?
I've shown Matt that there's this YouTuber that I follow, not necessarily because I like them, but I just like to see how some people think, and he just like week by week craps on like it sounds like it's like a dude attacking like women in power. It's just like Kathleen Kennedy and stuff like that. I was like, woof, but it's like interesting to hear that there's like a group of like a large
Quartering?
group of people that feel this way, and I guess they sort of encapsulate that
what
with
they call
Cartman
them?
for this.
They call them something. They're guys, and they call them something. They're like a group of guys who feel a certain kind of way. I forgot.
Wow.
I'll think about it. I'll find it. They call them something. They call these guys who act this specific way something.
Yeah.
Chads?
Jerks.
No,
Chads. It's something else.
Chad is like the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you to the gym and then slam you on in like the bathroom.
It's where the rich, they're like rich boys, and they're like think women, they don't respect women,
Yeah, it's-
and I forgot what they.
It's a whole.
Is there definitely a community? I just don't know.
There is a
There
community
yeah.
of those.
I should feel like I should know. I feel
They all
like-
live together.
They might as well at this point.
What I thought was funny. So there's this guy on YouTube that I watch. He's the one who's like, oh, this is the new updates in the new Spider-Man game and like this stuff before it came out and everything. And so one of his videos was like, oh, So if you've watched the South Park Panderverse thing, the Miss Marvel end credits thing is gonna feel very cringe.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my God.
And then he spoils what it is because he explains like why, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even the quartering, he's all hating Brie Larson and all that stuff because the woke. I would have. So
I don't know.
I would have seen
I just know he's bad.
If I didn't have like things this weekend, I would have seen the Marvels. I'm planning to see it.
I want to watch
Yeah.
it.
I want to use my movie pass.
Yeah.
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 They're now making money off
They're
of us.
sitting pretty right now,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Like, let me count this.
It's all right. We should watch it twice when we're done. We've paid for it.
Just sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to have the time to watch it twice
Yeah, that's true.
within a month is asking for a
Fine
lot.
time.
I still wish I watched Blue Beetle.
I know.
Yeah, I'm actually really
wanna
upset I
see
didn't
that.
We were
watch
having Blue Beetle remorse.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Now everybody can watch it together. Movie
Yeah,
Pass
now
and
isn't
Movie
it
Pass.
streamable?
Is it on
will be
Max?
soon?
Yeah.
Probably.
At some point it will
Did
be.
you hear Disney Plus and Hulu are merging?
What?
This
Yeah.
within like a month from now.
I was
What the
like,
hell?
January?
So, Matt, Disney owns Hulu. They've owned them for quite some time. And the thing that broke my brain was like, they could own them more? I thought they already owned them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
They confirmed it's like January or something like that they're merging.
It's like
so-
my wife had a conversation about like Jeff Bezos and Amazon. I'm like, I think he doesn't actually work with Amazon, but maybe there's like some weird. He's like the third quarter board of the committee, which means he still owns the company. I don't know. So it's like businessy stuff is over my head in summary.
Well, that's like Max with Discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, who needs this other stinky channel?
I
like
liked
the
Max.
Discovery app.
I
Yeah,
like
I
the
thought it was
Discovery app.
fine.
Oh.
I was actually mad that they were merging it. I was like, that's not what I want.
Now, it feels weird to search like the ghost hunting shows on HBO Max.
HBO.
It feels dirty.
It does, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, and you try typing in F Boy Island, MILF Manor shows up.
Yeah, the most haunted show ever.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're soon to be haunted.
Yeah,
They're quite old.
Season 2 when?
Not,
Yeah, when is that coming out? Because season 1 was a gold mine.
Yeah.
yeah, I think enough people have watched it. But it's the Golden Bachelor is giving it a run for its money with aged people, but not the age gap. So in summary, it sounds like the South Park special was really fun.
It was awesome.
They still got that magic.
I do.
I wouldn't have minded if Black Cartman stayed.
I know, yeah. That
was
she
really
was
She was
fun.
like,
It
Yeah.
was really funny.
I like that she got the whole computer built.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that was
Just
so
to play
great.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
then she
god.
thought the account was going to transfer between universes.
He goes,
He's
bro,
like,
it doesn't even.
between PC and PS5.
He goes, what do you think it would transfer between
Yeah.
universes? He's like, I like leveled up like 50 levels.
As soon
my
as she
God.
said open up Steam, I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Or she convinced the mom, being like, no, if you do this, if you get higher internet
You got higher
speed,
internet will protect you. It's like,
it'll protect you. She's like, oh, okay. And she goes, see, your mom's stupid. In other words.
oh, that was so great. Oh man, I'm gonna miss the Panderverse.
I know.
Yeah.
That was a great special.
yeah.
The season's coming out soon.
Oh, is it?
Like an actual season of them.
The waits don't feel as long as they used to.
me
I think
see.
just years ago going by faster.
Yeah, it
it
did
is,
go
yeah.
by faster. It just feels like they didn't put anything out other than specials.
Yeah,
That's also true.
And then the seasons are short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That way they could do a special every now and then or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Specials are fun.
What season are they at? 27?
5 million.
5 million.
I hope they make it to like 112 seasons.
Yeah.
I want to see them
Trey
all.
Parker's just like being kept alive.
Yeah,
just
they-
like
AI Trey Parker.
I don't know. They got to keep the real guy alive. He's just like, let me die.
They just actually get the Manatee tank and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
do the
they
ball
start
thing.
actually
That was
using
a good idea. We should just do that.
There's no official release date for that. So.
Damn it.
Okay. I heard they were talking about it. I just don't. That's probably why they have to keep putting out specials.
Well, they just
So that's
got
the only thing
'cause
that-
it makes them so much money,
It does.
and it
And the
funds
video games.
that.
Yeah.
And they don't have to do it like we watched this thing about them and how they make episodes. and like they'll be
5
doing
days
it
to air?
overnight.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love that. Was
that
so
seems so stressful to do that over and over and over and over again. To
good.
like,
Now with auto lip sync, dude, they probably do it even quicker.
They do over and over for 8 episodes now. And then
well, to write the whole thing and be like, okay, now I have. You
I know.
It's crazy how quick they do everything.
it must lose so much weight during that time.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did get a whole
Crash
bunch of
diet.
McDonald's.
He did.
brought
He
to-
did eat McDonald's.
Wow, you
while
remember
he
the
was
special
eating.
really well.
Yeah, he did. He was eating
It's got a
McDonald's.
special
While
I
he
just
praise.
remember Bill Hader's in it. I'm like, oh, Bill Hader.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know he works on this show too.
Yeah.
God, we remember everything about it now. I'm
He
realizing.
was also in it.
Yeah, it was.
That's it.
What?
That's
I
when
said
I
he
had
was
brain
in it.
capacity.
He played in there.
Those were the days.
Gone.
Gone.
Long gone.
On gone.
4 years.
Long gone.
Long John Silver. Have you seen that guy? Long. No.
Long
Okay.
gone. No.
Long John.
Long.
Long John Silver. I gotta show you that.
And now Rachel will sing All Star.
Hey now, you're an all.
Don't get
More silent.
Lower the volume up.
yeah.
The show on.
Shy.
I live in the sky. All these shooting stars make the moon.
You know what's not gone though? It's Digimon.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
New movie.
Mm-hmm.
What's the skinny? What's going on? I heard it's metal. Heard it's
It
dark
is.
and it's fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I want to see this movie.
The answer is
Yeah,
yes.
I was pleasantly surprised. I also like, AJ's watching. The,
That's
Yeah,
what I was
we were.
thinking. Yeah.
Our eyes were like all wide open. We're like during one scene where we're like,
I used to watch Speed Racer. Speed Racer had some pretty wild stuff in it. Yeah. He just annihilated everybody with a Tommy gun.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
it's so funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you pick up your little Tommy gun.
Little 2-year-old Matt.
But yeah, so this movie is the last part of the Digimon timeline thus far. So it's like after Last Evolution, after all the stuff, and it's like all the season 02 kids, and it's supposed to be like explaining the very first Digidestin, and it was cool because basically, not spoiling too much, you have this Digimon that grants wishes, and it just goes like terribly wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like a genie?
Almost, yeah. Yeah.
Except you make one wish and you don't say "I wish."
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it's like, oh, that forever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're like, you sure? You're like, no, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I know
That
exactly
sounds
what you
terrible.
want.
yeah.
Like, don't even say anything. I know what you want.
It's
Yeah.
like if you said to me, "Yo, we should go to the park," and then every day I'm at your house, like, "Let's go to the park," like you said you wanted to forever. It's very much that.
Or you
energy.
probably would have made the house the park.
probably.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
And then you're always at the park because that's your house.
Oh my god. Do you get a little treehouse at least?
No.
No.
Well, if you said it, like if you implied it when you said, "I will really want a park that has a tree house,"
Yeah.
you'd be like, "Okay."
I mean,
And there'd be like 5 million tree houses.
Yeah.
I mean, the concept doesn't sound awful, but if my house was in the middle of the park, now that would be sick.
No. No. I think it would.
You just have the park and you sleep under a tree. That's
Yeah.
that's great. Love that. No bathroom.
Love that
cool.
for me.
Love that. I mean, who needs a bathroom when you got a sandbox? That's pretty cool.
So what's cool about the movie? I know you guys watch as well, so feel free to give the thoughts.
Yeah.
But is that it doesn't need to have like the normal Digimon and everyone's fighting and everyone's doing, because it actually had such a good story
plot,
around
yeah.
it that it felt like Digimon tried to do the same thing where it's like, oh, we don't need to fight too much, so we'll just do story, but it was like, not great.
Yeah.
But this was like, it focused mainly on story, less of about the fighting and stuff, and it was really good.
Dang.
It was good.
Yeah, I was surprised, like at how well done his story was, and like how it kind of adds lore to like the whole Digimon franchise, which was really cool. And then just like how dark it was, and but also like the how the I guess like the way they resolve it like didn't really require battle in a sense, right? So like it was cool to see like how human the interaction was between him and his Digimon and stuff like that, so to make it seem like, oh, okay, so like there was like a heart to the movie, I guess you would say, which was really cool. My only I guess gripe, even though it's like a small gripe, it was just like it seemed like you could have replaced the main like O2 people with like anybody, and it still would have been like a Digimon movie. So I feel like we didn't get enough time with like where they are now, kind of like we get like hints of it, but
Very
it's not-
briefly at the beginning.
Yeah,
It's more about that guy.
yeah.
But yeah.
That was my only gripe, but it was really good.
At least their personality shines through too.
Yeah.
Like, they get their character moments.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess not. More Davis. He
More
gets
Davis,
his
yeah.
moments. And Ken.
yeah,
How much pizza was in the movie?
Pizza? Mm-hmm. That was ramen.
yeah. It's
A
mostly
lot of
ramen.
ramen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Digital World Ramen?
Real world
ramen.
ramen.
Oh, okay.
He's lying to you. And I'm not going to let him do that.
How about sushi?
I see which is the evil brother.
Oh my god!
It depends on what lie is a lie.
Oh, the evil brother.
Some lies are good.
Oh.
Some lies help people.
What is a digital ramen? That's just a lie.
Well, technically, the ramen
help?
on screen is a digital ramen.
Oh, because someone drew it?
Yes.
But it's not, there's specifically a digital world. That's a lot of syntax there, buddy.
You have to actually think about it.
Damn.
Technically, we're just in a digital world. So all the digital images are digital.
Oh,
We
but wait,
are.
was
We're in a
there digital
simulation.
ramen
When?
in the egg? Did they have ramen? In
Oh
the
my
egg?
God, they did. When he went into the world, there is ramen existing in that past world.
But they don't make it in the past.
They don't
world.
show it, but they're.
Oh,
but
he
there's-
didn't, I thought he ate it during his birthday or something.
So he's just holding.
No?
I thought it was a beef something. And then,
Oh, was it?
Because
It was
that,
like
that Digimon's
beef.
like, yeah, I thought you liked the beef. He's like, I don't like the beef.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Okay, all right. So it wasn't digital ramen. I thought it was.
They just grab it out of the bowl with their hands.
Oh my God,
digital
that
beef.
sounds so satisfying.
Grabbing ramen out of the bowl, like
I don't know why that you grab it and you go
like that tactile
Oh, to
sensation,
squeeze
and you
it, yeah.
to just squeeze it.
But it's all like full of like.
Who cares?
juice and broth.
Yeah, then
You already have your hands on the ramen. You might as well just squish it while you're at it.
Universal sign for eating ramen.
with your hands.
You're gonna make me
Eat
want
this
ramen.
ramen. Wow.
You're gonna make me want to eat ramen right now. Real bad.
We are gonna make
drooling.
some ramen and then fish it out with their hands instead of
Tony,
utensils.
feed your wife some ramen.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
fine.
cry.
Oh no!
I love ramen.
Ramen is
Ramen
good.
in a bowl with
And
a
they made it look good.
Here's my question.
Yes.
Do you like as fans of Digimon? Do you follow like who's like creatively in control? Like, is it sort of like remain under like the same kind of creative vision throughout all these decades, or has it changed?
I think Alex knows more than I do.
Yeah,
with
the
that.
guy at the beginning. He literally was.
Oh yeah.
He literally told us.
We're just
Remember
move
the
back
guy at the
and
beginning?
forth.
Oh,
He's like,
the
"Hi,
one who
I'm
did
part of the creator who did this stuff originally.
I forgot about that.
I want
I
to tell
forgot
the
about that
story
scene.
of O2.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that like one of the
forgot about
theater
that.
scenes where it's like,
They actually were just like open up being like this. You could consider this canon, like it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm here, everyone.
Yeah.
well, what Digimon does is like, it's a little bit like Final Fantasy after the first two seasons, where each season after that's like a different universe. But-
Universe.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but the digital world of those universes are like
Connected?
semi-connected in yeah. But the first two seasons are all the same cast.
Oh wow.
That's pretty.
There's
cool.
that one Destiny guy that shows up in all of them, right? Like Rio.
Yeah, yeah. Where he comes because it's complicated, but
Pickle
yes.
of Destiny.
Yeah, he has the pickle suit of destiny
I like it. Does he also carry ramen and run around the block?
in his ass.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it digital or real?
And he can't spill it. He can't spill it.
No,
So it has to be in
corked
between
it
his
with the
ass. Yes.
Yeah, he's got
He
the
go
tea egg in there.
He's got to run around the block
yeah.
like 6-7 times.
You drop this, we kill you.
Oh my
Kill
god.
you. Run around the block 7
You
times.
gotta take a bite and stick
And I
it
want to
back
see
in.
you run, not fast walk. Run.
Yeah, run, boy.
Run. Don't
Yeah.
squish that egg.
That's cool. I'm glad to hear. So it's not just like being revived by some Frankenstein executives. People are like, we need more. No, it's legit. We need more
Yeah. What's interesting though, because I was watching some videos like about the I was trying to get like a recap video for Rachel basically, but
I
like
never watched it.
yeah,
So I
forgot to
totally
watch it
forgot
before
what
it.
went on.
But they were saying that the O2 season, that the later half of the season, there was like creative fights between like two different people. That's why the plot lines were like kind of like all over the place at the end. I was like, oh man, like so I wonder what it would have been if like they stuck with one or the other.
I think they land the ending of O2.
Yeah, the ending
of O2
the
is
ending-
awesome.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, people were saying like that whole like after Ken, like the whole after Ken plot lines, like those were all kind of like Like, oh, what's going on here? But then, yeah, I agree. I like the whole epilogue thing at the end. It was really
cool.
good.
And that whole big last fight. was
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely.
Were they arguing over like clothing color? They're like, I want his shirt blue, and they're like, no, I want it green.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just couldn't agree on it.
That's it. We got to do different universes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making Digimon 3. Fine. Well,
Yep.
I like it.
The other thing that just came out, ended, was the Loki show.
Oh my God.
Season 2, just the finale came out this past week. Alex and I have seen it. The remainder of you have not.
I'm not, no.
Wow.
Any connection to the Deadpool movie at all?
Whoa.
I feel like the ending is set up the TVA enough to be the Deadpool. Because Deadpool's going to mix with the TVA.
Yeah.
They put it in like a status that he could show up there.
You were very ready to answer that question. I'd be like,
Oh my God.
I was like, good job.
Deadpool's going to kill the entire TVA.
He could. Why
Yeah,
not?
they haven't been through
All right,
enough.
so that means I gotta watch it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
all
I
you
don't
care
got
about?
to. I have so much to watch.
Oh my God, the
Get
burden.
the line.
Oh my God.
Burden of glorious.
You have no idea, bro. I just
Burden with
finished.
glory.
I finished 2 games.
Dang.
I want
3
Loki to have
technically.
a glorious porpoise.
Yeah. This is my porpoise.
Is that what the sound dolphins make?
I learned.
There you go.
I learned that.
The pigs
I
of
gotta
the
adjust
sea.
the AI on him.
Okay, gotcha.
Now my AI's corrupt. They'll never be repaired. What? Forget everything?
Yeah, there you go.
Factory
Back to
reset?
normal.
Oh, factory reset
No,
complete.
no.
Who are you? Who are you? Where am I?
And why are my pants off?
Oh no! Am I in a nightmare again?
No, it's a nightmare.
Oh God! I can't breathe. No, I mean, it's a new song I'm working on.
Yeah.
Don't mind you. Okay.
That's the new All Star
Hey, now
By
this is a
Dream.
nightmare.
or whatever his
Put your pants on. Yeah, yeah.
I
Hey, now this is a nightmare.
A nightmare.
A nightmare.
Everybody should
show
listen to
on,
that
get
song. Apparently, Alex showed me it.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Interesting.
Song by
Interesting.
Dream. The
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah, the guy with the face.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Now
The face.
he used to be the guy with the mask.
The guy with the face.
Now he's the guy with the face.
Oh, I think.
Oh, you want me to chime in?
He's
Loki?
very.
I think Loki had the best ending of any of the Marvel TV shows.
Oh.
And I think the ending was genuinely like, holy shit, this is really... I kept saying, this is really cool.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
really
wow.
fucking cool. Yeah.
I mean, it's horrible. You're gonna hate it, but
Okay.
but I agree. I mean, season 2 was consistently like I have such a hard time wrapping my head around like the sci-fi of what's going on, but I was able to get past it because they had so many like human fun character moments and just like everyone had good on-screen chemistry together. So it's like I was just like, yeah, they got to get the woozle wuzzle over to the bleep blorp, and it's like it's fine.
Gotcha.
And there were moments that were surprising that you didn't expect, and they really elaborated on the characters that we know from season 1. I was thinking about like the first few episodes kind of like dive into the side plot, which I guess just sort of helped. Not necessarily like it didn't feel like it was like a waste of time. Like it helped kind of like expand on like the overall grander plot. But like there's a selection of characters that just kind of like they're out of the way now. Let's get back to the main plot and like the ending of this show, because it seems like this is likely they're not gonna make any more Loki after this. And I agree, the ending is super interesting, and I feel like it's shown how much the character has evolved and grown, even in the show alone, because like you always remember that this isn't the Loki that was assassinated by, spoilers, Thanos in Infinity War.
Right.
This is Loki pulled straight out of the 2012
Bring back
Avengers
bad
movie.
memories.
But he got to see the scroll of his life, but this implies that, you know, this is like outside of time, and like centuries pass throughout this show. And the amount of stuff that he goes through and has to torment himself with to try and do the right thing, it's like you can't deny that the character grows, and and he's a very different person by the time it's done. And what he takes on as like the burden of glorious purpose, because I'm not going to spoil it, but it's very interesting, and he does something bizarrely heroic, and it's very cool to see where he ends up.
Interesting.
Yeah, because to me, like, I think I even mentioned on the podcast, I was like, I don't know if I like really dig it yet. But after like the first episode 4, 5, and 6, I think were the better half of the season. And then because like 3, it's like all in the past, and they're doing like even the music's like what up, whoop, whoop, whoop. I was like, what? I'm like, what's going on here? Like,
Right, those are like the other characters.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they kind of like serve a small amount to the plot, but then they just kind of like move on past them.
yeah, but once you get to the end of the show, I feel like I'm like, oh well, that it's justified because you had to see like the journey throughout this season and the first season to be like, wow, okay, like this is a lot that he had to like now has to do all the stuff that he has to do at the end. It was cool. I loved it.
I'm sure it's championed by Tom Hiddleston being such a good actor, and I think he's so enthusiastic about the character that I feel like he would never let them do Loki dirty. So it's like Chris Hemsworth needs that for Thor. For some reason, they treat Loki with so much more respect, even though he's the side character.
Yeah. Thor's just like a goofball.
Yeah.
And Loki's like, now that I like his character very much at the end.
All those quotes from Chris Hemsworth are just like, I'd have to play a completely different Thor if I ever do it again. Probably because he's just like, they're treating Loki so much better than me.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, okay, we got you, Chris. Make him funnier. Make him silly.
Put some screaming goats in there.
Yeah. Oh, the whole time.
You got it, bro. Well, thank you.
No, my character's perfect.
Oh man.
Kim Kardashian's in Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Damn.
Kim Kardashian.
Great actress.
Damn.
She's one of the Loki variants.
Oh my God, that's sick.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
That's
They
it.
both slide down. Rachel's almost out of frame now. I don't know what the hell happened. You guys both slide that way a little bit.
Which way?
There you go. Yeah,
Whoa.
I don't know what happened.
perfect. I don't know what
move.
happened. That camera didn't move, but I just saw Rachel like getting out of the shot. I was like, what the hell happened?
I blame ghosts.
Continental drift.
Yeah, that's what it
I
was.
blame tiny seismic earthquakes that are going to make that a volcano explode in Iceland.
Pompeii.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
It's a huge volcano that's going to explode, and they already evacuated the whole like that part of the region
Holy
of the
crap.
island.
When I went to Iceland, there was a whole bunch of fake tree, and I mean like trees planted in the place because the volcano had already wrecked
They
it.
had small volcano eruptions before, but this one's bigger
Oh.
than all of them. They
they
had
shouldn't have wasted their
seismic
time with those
activity.
trees.
They had all this. They even closed the Blue Lagoon and everything. Because they said
serious.
where the magma's coming in. It's like a line, and they said that there's fissures that could break and
Hell yeah.
spew.
Sounds like plane tickets are probably really cheap right now. Then.
Yeah, real cheap.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go.
They already
guys.
evacuated the town. They're like, nobody's allowed in this town
Pseudo Adults
because
go to Iceland.
yeah, I would love
Pseudo
that.
adults die in Iceland.
Well, all right.
That's a 200
All right,
episode.
that changed. That shifted really
Pseudo
dramatically.
adults melt in Iceland, become
That's fine.
Pompeii.
That's cool.
Become Pompeii.
Become Pompeii.
Click to learn more.
So that's the news.
Thank you for the news.
Yeah.
Now we'll return to the
That was
Loki.
beautiful news.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So I was watching the show. I was trying to see if there's some sort of like contribution to the greater MCU. Obviously, I mean, I don't know if it's obvious to everyone, but it's got what's his face in it? Well, it has Victor Timely played by Jonathan Majors, King the Conqueror character, as a. I don't know, basically a regular in the show. Not that he's in every episode, but the ones he's in, he's all
For
over.
now.
And
I thought everything got sorted out with him.
Did it?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
I think it's still an
I
ongoing
think it's
thing,
still
but
in court.
They
But
cast the fool if he's not,
Yeah.
if he's
Yeah.
deemed not to be appropriate.
And then just blame it on a variant or something.
exactly.
It's not like you showed a whole stadium of them.
Yeah.
they're all the same.
With the same face.
Going
why would-
roo-rah,
Like,
roo-rah.
why would you do that? At least throw like someone different, right?
Yeah.
Of course. They're good.
I think one of them was like a horse.
Yeah. We'll just use the horse.
Use the horse one. The horse would be the main one.
Yeah. So, but I'm not sure if it does, but it at least like allowed this the multiverse situation to like to tell a very unique story. So like it presented its own problems and rolled it in that aspect.
And now I could confidently say the first 2 seasons happened before any of the multiverse stuff.
Whoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Interesting.
Was this the best season compared of the two?
I liked. Well, at first I didn't think so, but then by the end I was like, blah, blah.
So it's a half and half?
Yeah. The second half of the season ties the whole thing
It
together.
saves it.
It does, yeah.
Otherwise, the first half of the first season would be supreme.
Oh,
First half.
is that what?
Yes.
How's that reboot going?
Amazing. As you can tell, I'm still processing.
Yeah.
Were the last 3 episodes written by someone different? Do we know?
I never
I think some
followed.
guy named
Captain
Greg.
Faggy.
Captain Faggy. It's me, Captain Faggy. I'm here to write the rest of the show.
Were the last 3 episodes written by someone unique?
Yeah, someone different. Because
I don't think so.
You were saying.
I think the first season they switched up writers, or there was an issue with the writers because of all the other stuff.
Okay.
And then I think that person who did the rest or was going to have the plan did what they wanted to for the season.
The only thing I saw was that I know they say like these shows don't have a showrunner, but I thought Loki did. That the showrunner for Loki said like I had a story that that's 2 seasons long and I got to tell it.
Yeah, I think it's the Moon Knight guy, right? The Moon Knight guy is the same showrunner.
Just to skip to the finale, which one do I choose? I don't know. Someone named Rick Martin wrote it. He's not a co-creator from what I could tell, but I could be wrong. Whatever.
What I'd like to know is how many sandwiches did these guys take to write this story?
12.
12 sandwiches?
Only.
That's not a lot.
Only. They had to cut them in half.
Were they like 30
They were like
footers, or-
footlongs.
Like
Subway footlongs. They cut them in half, and they got little sandwiches for every day of the week. So 12.
Sounds good.
That was their pittance.
It does
They're
sound
like,
really
you get
good.
a pittance of a sandwich.
Yeah, pittance. Pittance off a
Here's
sandwich.
your pittance.
Your pittance off your
I like
sandwich.
Pittance. I like Pittance.
Pittance.
It's Mittens' brother.
Is your pittance.
My cat Mittens.
Mittens and Pittance. Sounds like a British TV show.
Mittens and Pittance.
Mittens and Pittance.
I smell a new show coming from the BBC.
From the people who brought you Sherlock. Mittens and Pittance.
What? It was him that murdered them?
Take
Oh!
Elementary, my dear Pittance.
Would you like surf and turf today? Okay, I understand. It's country feast for you.
Nothing's too sweet for my dear pigeons. What?
I smell
Pittance, she wrote. And then the next one.
That'll be an episode. That'll be an episode.
Oh my
Mittens and
God.
Pittance.
Damn.
Pittance, she wrote.
It sounds like the best show.
It does.
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
Now we
Why
just
are
have
we
to make
giving the
it.
BBC
No,
all
we'll
our
just
good
make it.
ideas?
We'll take
Oh,
it.
that's true.
And we'll change our channel name
Copyright.
to BBC. That way no one's confused.
SCC.
SZBBC.
The Zambonie British Broadcasting.
Yeah. The
YouTube.
British bullshit channel.
Yes. Oh, damn.
Let's go.
We make 20 shows.
The best
about haunting a
Bucking
house.
channel.
The
Best bucking channel.
Whoa.
The Buck Bumble
Buck
channel.
Bumble, yeah.
Bumble channel, yeah.
To the buck, to the buck, to Bumble.
Tony
Right
did
about
that in
now,
the
it's time
city
for
the
Rocky
other
the
day.
Brickety Buck.
Where you start singing and I go, why? You go, you understand my brain just absorbs those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
an earworm.
it'll be in there.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Buck Bumble's in Spider-Man too.
What?
Yes, he is. Oh my God, we didn't talk about that. You probably got
Holy
up to
crap.
that. No?
But,
Did you get up to the lab?
I don't know.
Okay.
What lab?
Are you playing this game?
It's yellow and
Spider-Man?
there's a chocolate one. And they're really sweet.
Aw. And they're great at science.
Bumble. Yeah, there's Buck Bumble in the game.
I got to a photo lab. I got into a basement lab. Like, which lab are you talking about?
Oh,
There's so many
Osborne
labs.
lab.
Osborne Lab.
Uh-oh.
Again?
Oh, you were there? Were
In
you
the first game?
No, the Emily Foundation.
the Emily Foundation?
Emily May.
Emily May Foundation.
Okay,
I'm
so you didn't
really
get up
bad,
to
I
Buck Bumble
guess.
yet.
I mean, I went to Emily May, and that was...
There was a side game that you could play as to be like, or was it a side game or was it part of the plot? Because you walked through it. No, I think it was an option to do it, but
Whoa.
I think
we talked to a girl and she would was researching bees
Oh,
and
yeah,
their
I remember
enemies,
that.
and then all of a sudden you become a bee. And
a
Yeah.
robot bee.
a robot bee
shoots
that
wasps.
shoots at wasps.
Does
I
a
went,
dog
"Boom, boom, boom."
I gotta go play this.
If that doesn't get people playing Spider-Man 2, I don't know what
Yeah.
will.
Oh my
exactly.
god.
It's Buck
Yeah,
Bumble
Buck
for a couple minutes.
is in
Buck
Spider-Man
Bumble.
2.
Tony went, "Is this Buck Bumble?" And I was like, "It is Buck Bumble."
Oh my god.
I didn't even know.
They made Buck Bumble canon to Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That's going to be
Yes, they
their
did.
next game they work on. Who is
I
this,
would-
Activision?
Insomniac.
Insomniac.
They would
Oh,
make
yeah.
the best Buck Bumble
Oh yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, they
Yes.
would.
Bring it back, everybody.
Buck
Looking at
Bumble,
you.
Spider-Man
Time to
2.
bring back Buck Bumble.
And
Yeah.
Glover.
And
and Glover.
And then rehire the guy who sang that song to re-sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what he sounds like remixing.
Yeah. What about now? It's time to eat mush with a biggity Buck Bumble.
Where's my applesauce?
Buck to the Bumble. It only has to be the original guy.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. If he's not singing it, it doesn't matter.
So I heard you guys finished Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we did.
Now we're doing side missions.
Yeah, we're doing the side missions matter. Some of there's some stories in it that lead to hinting of another game.
Did I say they didn't?
I'm just saying. You know, some people finish the game and they're like me.
But then you can't upgrade nothing if you don't do no side
Yeah, we didn't
stuff.
do any side stuff and we finished the game. And then
dang.
we're doing side stuff now.
Yeah, you're like, wow, I could have had so much more fun.
Yeah, we're like, wow, okay.
How long's the main game take?
Come on, say 2 hours.
That would be a dream.
Straight for us for once.
I said that would be easy. That would be
Tuesday,
easy.
Friday stream done.
Come on, baby.
We need that buck.
The Buck Bumble.
Don't cuck bumble me.
Oh yeah.
Cuck fumble.
How many days did we play? We started.
It's not a good sign.
Yeah, I know.
There are days.
You need like a pad and paper.
It was probably like it was a long time. It took a minute.
Oh.
But that
minute.
we
All right.
no.
A whole minute.
a New York minute.
No, it-
Oh no. That's all day.
I'm trying to think continuously.
Well, because think about it. We play after work. And that's usually like 4 hours, right?
2, 3.
So how many days? And then you just 4 times however many days we did it.
But then we played on.
Yeah, but
Sunday,
after
which was all
work, you
day.
gotta go to the bathroom.
No,
Did you calculate that?
no.
We would switch. So I would go to the bathroom, she would play.
Yeah, we'd switch.
Is that how you do it? You're
Yeah.
like, what I miss? I was shitting.
No, he'd
Well,
be
there's a
like, he'd
cutscene
go to
we
the bathroom.
pause.
Oh, you need to eat something for dinner. He would go and eat, and then I would switch off when he was done
my God.
eating, and we'd play.
It's like when we played Batman. We took turns sleeping.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
did.
played it till we beat it. We took turns sleeping.
Because we knew how big the game was. I was like, if we don't do it this way, we're never gonna get done with this game.
to get the real.
You know what I mean? We're never
Yeah.
gonna get done with this game if we don't do it this way.
But you miss like cutscenes if you're not present.
No, I
No.
mean like I would call him back.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What am I missing?
Yeah, I'd be like, cutscene, and he would.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but
It's the transfer.
some of the cutscenes. I think my favorite side mission right now was the one with
Try not to spoil it, but if you do say
the
it.
fire.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, the fire.
sorry.
Fire cult.
I just had a
Fire
thought,
cult.
completely unrelated. I apologize.
Spoiling it. I'm not mean.
Victor Timely's just Harrison Wells.
He'll never go away. and
Yeah,
there's
it's just a different form of him. Sorry, go.
The fire.
apologize.
it's been done. Yeah.
The fire cult was my favorite side mission. The fire emblems that you see around. That's my favorite one. That one I would say is
Glory's
very
our boy.
important, and that you should
It's fire
play that
emblem,
one.
right?
Yes, that is.
You should play that one. That one's very important.
Well, so here's me and Matt started the game.
I got stuck in a pillar for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
know this
and
is.
I was like,
Okay.
I'm like, we're gonna have to restart from checkpoint because Spider-Man was doing this.
I was climbing on nothing.
Yeah,
How?
and
Good
you got-
question. Watch the stream.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get out.
Did the game ever glitch on you guys?
There was. I don't think there was a
really.
one
Oh, okay.
glitch, but it wasn't
I
like
had my own,
a
but
game
you go first,
stopping
yeah.
glitch.
Okay.
Like I've had one where it's swinging in air and he's just floating for a
Whoa.
minute, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then it just goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
but nothing
little-
like that. where
nothing
we have to
crazy.
restart from a
I got
checkpoint.
stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Hard.
Wow.
Hard.
Stuck in a hard place.
Oh, the one glitch that we had to restart, not restart, but
Yeah.
we had to turn off the application and turn it back on was there was a symbiote nest thing that we had to do.
Yeah, and
and,
all of a sudden we're like, we can't do what
and
we
it
need
wouldn't
to
let us
do.
press triangle to actually activate
Yeah.
the cutscene.
So we had to like
my God.
turn
Yeah.
it, reboot it again.
That's
yeah.
a fun one.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you guys try restarting the checkpoint?
Well, we didn't have to. All we did was we shut off the application, came back, and then it was right where we left off. So we just
Yeah.
had to press triangle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
We didn't
That
have
doesn't
to.
even make sense.
It was a save
Yeah.
point.
That was the,
Yeah, it
we
must
didn't
be some
really
kind of
run into
autosave.
a crazy amount of glitches though, which it was just the fluke here and there, like running into a wall and not being able to move. I like the side missions too. The game was really good though, but Mary Jane's was.
Mary Jane?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, no, she
we
wasn't
discussed
that
it.
bad. Yeah.
We did discuss
Oh,
it.
I mean, yes.
You said she wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah.
anyways.
You need pre-rebooted Matt.
I like where the story went. I like the story. The story was good. I like how you could switch between characters. That was
Maidenless.
cool.
I presume. Did you have more stories from playing it?
Yeah. What the hell does it mean to fight Sandman's memories?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that was confusing. Was that like parts of his brain crystallized in areas?
I'm not entirely sure. That's a whole side story though,
We're
right?
still
Mark said
doing
we
it.
missed it because we were talking through it.
Yeah, I'm like, what? When are they gonna explain it? She's like, they're explaining it right now.
Well, they're kind of
I was
saying
like, it doesn't make sense. He's in jail.
they kind of said like he was going crazy in the
Yeah.
moment, and every time you find a shard, he becomes more loose, like more back
Yeah, but
to
when
reality again.
he's in the cage and he's just like, you guys better watch out because you'll see why I did this later.
I thought
And
they
he-
were just like Sandman loads.
Yeah.
And those were like his little testicles
when
in areas.
I think it's like so because he turns to sand and stuff that if he leaves a piece of himself behind, almost like Clayface in like that episode of Batman.
Yeah.
It's like that. So it's like each of those crystals are like crystallized pieces of the remaining sand that he left behind.
Those pieces showed up as you were fighting him. He didn't start with the pieces.
Oh, you're
on
talking
him.
about yeah, because I forgot you're not doing the side plot part. So yeah,
We played an hour of the game, Tony.
I forgot. You haven't gotten the symbiosis yet?
how'd you guys not see Buck Bubble?
Yeah.
But yeah, when you were fighting him, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's because of the lightning, right? The lightning crystallized the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, because it's like
Now
you know, like,
that makes sense.
yeah, when you're-
now
And
it's all
that
hard
part
and
of him
glassy.
Yeah,
can't-
exactly,
Can't
yeah.
return to him. So
But then he shouldn't have been a full guy in the cell. He should have been like, this is only
He
part
should
of
have been like this small.
I can't believe you captured me.
like little Ant-Man.
He should have literally said in that moment, like, "No, this is only part of me. No, you guys, blah, blah, blah," some shit like that. Instead of being like, "Okay, Spider-Man, keep playing the game, you bitch." And then later on, they're like, "I'm here in the city." I'm like, "What?" the-"
there's a whole bunch of missions in the school that he goes to that we were doing, like
Oh, the Miles one.
Sandman's
drone
daycare.
ones,
Yeah.
Oh my! And then you have to escape the police each time.
every time. No, the police are like high five, and you're like,
Yeah, way to break into a school, Spider-Man.
I'm like, okay, taking pictures of kids.
Yeah.
No, that's what he was doing in the game. There's a mission where
Spider-Man
you're taking-
takes pictures
yes.
of kids.
I don't think we could play the
In
rest
clubs.
of this game on stream anymore.
No, it's for club.
How do we cheat code skip
advertisements
to
for
Buck
clubs.
Bumble and then just stop playing entirely? Yeah.
Yeah, I will say when we played that mission yesterday, it was you play as Miles Spider-Man, right? It's not you can't do it as
It's
Peter.
a side mission.
Yeah.
It's a side
You
mission.
don't have to take pictures
No,
of the
You don't have
to
to.
take pictures.
But if you want those experience points, you gotta
gotta take pictures of the kids.
You get a cool suit though.
And not worth it. Miles gonna be put on a list.
This is going on my PlayStation save data.
Yeah.
Someone
You're gonna get a
knows.
trophy for
Oh,
No, because you're
you're one of
taking
them.
taking pictures for one of the students who needs like pictures for the club advertisements, and you're just going around Spidey webbing.
As Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
He could have done that as Miles.
Yeah.
He chose not to.
He chose to do it
That's
as
the
Spider-Man.
concerning part. Oh, I could do this way faster.
People are more themselves when Spider-Man's around.
Yeah.
More natural.
I like. Oh no, the mission I really like is the spray paint one that we did. The
Oh, yeah, that was
shaking
cool.
The,
That was
the
cool.
remote to
Whoa,
spray paint
careful what you
art.
do on camera. Sorry. Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're too close to the green screen, maybe.
Maybe.
But no, I really like the you. I don't think it's spoiling because it's a side mission.
Graffiti?
Yeah, you're doing graffiti, but you're playing as Miles Morales' girlfriend, and she's deaf, and so you don't hear anything in the game when you go. You feel the vibration like you would feel if you were. So she does spray paint, and she helps out.
That's very cool.
Community with something.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite ones because I'm like, you get to play as somebody else.
Yeah.
They make it so you're deaf, so you can't hear any noises of the city or anything. That was cool. I like that.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was cool.
Are there still Mary Jane missions in this game?
Yes.
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 Yes. She has to drag Peter Parker around town or something like that. That's the only thing I've done so far.
Are there still parts where you'd be like, well, Spider-Man could do this?
Well, it's because Spider-Man's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like he's there doing
I don't-
something.
In the first game, he was.
Yeah, in the first game he definitely was. You could have been playing as Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
But in this one,
This one, they're like, no, he's out of town.
Yeah,
he's in Jersey.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I have to say, from not to get specific, but the part I played as her, she's way more effective at taking. She takes down people much more quickly than
yeah,
Spider-Man
and it's
does.
only with like a stun gun. You're like,
yeah.
it's not a spoiler. It's a stun gun.
I was trying.
She doesn't
to,
have powers. It's a stun gun. But I'm like, what the hell?
But she does explain why she's able to do
Well,
that.
she tases, right?
Yeah, it's a taste. Yeah, she does explain.
Yeah, she does.
There's a
There's
one-line sentence
one
that
line.
explains why she's able to do what she does.
One line, and it makes sense. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it's just a one-line sentence.
One
that if you,
line. That
I
if
don't
you
even
miss
remember, to be
it,
honest. I missed it.
Taser's connected to her car battery?
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could say it. It's not really a spoiler. It's one line. You could say it. You could say it.
try to forget.
It's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Try to forget.
Go ahead.
She got training from Silver Sable.
Silver Sable
On tasing?
On like
On combat.
like
But
hand-to-hand
she's just
combat.
tasing?
Yeah.
with the gun.
Sort of, yeah. Well,
That doesn't explain it.
She does
just
flip-
accepted that.
Not
She
sorta,
does.
that's-
She does
unless you
flip
lock
somebody.
Unless she does something later on.
No,
but-
she does flip somebody. You see her like
no, she does do things.
she does do
and then
things
tase.
and then tase. So it's like kind of not effective. But
And
it's fine.
more effective than Spider-Man.
It's
Apparently.
like a middle school wrestling move. And
Yeah,
they-
and tase.
Yeah.
But
So Spider-Man just needs a taser.
Yeah.
He really would benefit.
he
Yeah,
really
definitely.
might benefit from a taser.
Yeah.
I was like, the Venom punch is basically tasing abilities. Everyone's
Yeah.
got it but Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I like the spike ability when you're Venom.
I haven't.
Where
I don't have no Venom. I just got Venom's suit.
Yeah, the symbiote suit.
oh
Oh,
yeah, the
okay.
symbiote. So you'll get it where you spike, you become spikes and you go. and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's cool. I like
Become
that one.
Sonic.
I think you guys hyped up the Venom suit too much for me. I was like,
Not yet.
I was like,
not yet. Not yet.
it gets better.
Yes.
That's hyping it
It
up more.
does.
I can't
No,
wait.
there's a scene where I
Double
almost Snapchatted you, and Tony's like, "Don't do it."
Oh, don't
and I
show
went,
him.
"Okay."
Yeah.
I went, "Don't show him." I went,
Oh yeah, that happens,
"Yeah,
right?
but yeah." I almost
Got a
showed
worse
him,
ending.
and then no, because it was so cool. It was so cool. You'll get to see it. Very cool. It's very cool.
Okay.
Very reminiscent. Very cool.
I'm enjoying the game as I'm playing it. I have no clue what my percentage of completion is. But some fun things while I've been playing the game is it's happened like at least 3-4 times now where it's like, you always got to kill a mob or fight a mob of people, not kill them, even though they're not breathing and they're dead.
Yeah.
And they're flopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's always like this straggler who gets kind of like stuck behind a car.
Oh.
And it's like,
You're trying to find him?
everyone's dead. I killed everyone. Why is the game proceeding?
Yeah.
And then I look at the little like map radar, and there's this red dot over there. I'm like, what you doing over there?
I
He's
think
hiding, yeah.
my favorite part of the combat was that when the I can't even spoil it. I can't. But they're supposed to be alive in one part of them. Like they're just supposed to be alive. Like something takes over them. They're alive though, and you're like punch them out, and they're like ragdoll,
yeah.
and you're like, yeah, he's 100% alive. He's
Looks like the back was snapped.
His back was snapped. You're like, he's alive. No, this is later in the game. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
throw 'em around like a ragdoll or something. The other thing that happened, which I swear something similar happened when I played The Last of Us, was yeah, so I got to a part of the game where like the villains are like there's this new thing where it's like there's electricity above you, so if you jump and try to like have the high ground, you get zapped. And of course I got zapped, and for some reason the like Spider-Man gets all like electricity coming out of him. It just didn't go away. He kept having zappies come out of him to the point where I got past that part. I'm fighting through the next part, and he still has zappies coming out of him. And then it was the part where Peter Parker's wearing a tuxedo and he's infiltrating a
Craven.
Yeah. And he's supposed to be like incognito. He still had sparks coming out of him. I'm like, I don't think this is how the game's supposed to work. They'd be like, what's happening with you?
Yeah, right. Just a normal guy.
And I wish it never went away, but it lasted that entire.
Oh,
You
wow.
should have screen shared that. And then put it on Twitter, and everyone would be like, yeah, Spider-Man's no good. This game sucks.
I guess I should have. Whoops. Yeah, but that was fun.
It does get more intense as it goes.
The lightning?
No,
Yeah.
no. Like the whole thing feels it gets more intense of like the gameplay. Like
Even
like
though
your
you didn't
suit
unlock
now.
anything because you didn't do any
No,
side
I didn't
missions?
unlock anything.
A lot of good gameplay, punching.
Yeah, no. Even
Weapon
with you
3
not
times.
unlocking stuff, it's still pretty cool playing.
Okay.
At the end of the
And the
game,
switches
does Miles become Electro?
Whoa.
No,
Okay.
That's all I want to know.
That's it.
no.
It's the Museum of Deviancy in there.
Oh, you can say sex. What
I can just say there's consequences in this game at least. Like I feel like there was more consequences to like specific villains. There's consequences.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm not sure what you mean in the context of consequences, but I think I know what you mean now
You
because
do
you
know
just
what I mean.
you just
I
did
made
that.
eye contact with him and he went, "Oh,
Mary Jane dies
no,
again.
no."
Again.
Meaning like
She died in the first one.
It's a canon event.
yeah.
It's a canon event.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, in Beyond Spider-Verse, she's got to die.
That Mary Jane has to die.
Mary Jane's
Okay.
got to
She
die.
gotta snap her neck. Falling off a
Aunt
bridge.
May also grows a mustache.
Oh, I think you say she
Is that also a canon event?
canon event.
Yeah, Venom
Grows
injects her with
mustache.
testosterone.
That statement right there
Aunt May's
makes me
dead.
believe he didn't play the first game.
Not when Venom reincarnates her and makes her grow as a mustache.
Whoa! Venom brings her
wow.
back, and he's like,
Yeah.
"This is my girlfriend."
Yeah, Yosemite Sam. And he's like, no, that's Aunt May with a mustache.
What have you
Rootin'
done?
tootin' sure, it's Yosemite Sam.
And that's your motivation to beat him.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Don't fuck my aunt.
I would continue when you do finish the game. Continue with the fire mission, the fire cult mission. It's not long, but it continues until like maybe what the next game will be.
What?
Oh, really?
A lot of like maybe
Fire Cult one.
the
You fight
Fire Cult.
Firefly?
Oh,
No,
the Fire Nation
Firefly
attack?
from
No.
DC.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
my
the
God.
Batman Arkham had the fire missions where you fight Firefly.
Right.
no,
But no.
and no,
Dang.
and
Keep
no.
guessing wrong things.
But
about the
it's like if they did make like another game of Spider-Man or
Okay.
or Venom
something
game or
okay.
something like that.
game. DLC.
Maybe actually.
Could be, but I feel like this is such
Carnage.
it's just
Whoa.
I feel like
Oh my god, is it going to be Woody Harrelson again?
I did that in 2 seconds.
Tony, where's your poker face?
It was.
Did you get that out of
I think so.
Oh my god.
Carnage.
But
I just turned into Carnage. I don't know.
You'll have to play to find out. It turned into Carnage.
But there's other stuff too.
there is other stuff, but
Yeah.
That's funny.
it is
I mean, how could it not, right?
You said
how could
what?
it
You're
not?
wearing a Venom shirt. You're talking about you gotta see the next. You gotta see the next game. It's gonna be nuts. I'm like, it's Carnage.
no, it's like maybe they could make a Venom game in itself.
I would love that. I would love that.
Or like the continuing of Spider-Man, but
Yeah, the developers have said that if enough people like want a Venom game, they'll make a spin-off Venom game like they
How
did
do
with
we tell
Miles.
them?
I want the Venom game.
there
Make
you go.
the Venom game. I
I-
will spend money on the Venom game, please.
Make the Venom game so I don't have to beat this one.
I too want the Venom game.
I
Make
do.
Buck Bumble.
I want to do something.
Actually, you know what?
Make
You're
Buck-
spitting facts.
Make Buck Bumble.
Never
Make Buck
mind.
Bumble.
Yeah.
Make Buck Bumble.
Make the
Make him
Venom
Venom.
spin-off game Buck Bumble.
Venom Bumble.
Venom Bumble. Yeah.
That's like his extra costume
Oh,
that you get
shit.
immediately.
Yeah.
That's what makes it new.
Venom's a little bee.
Yeah.
Buzz, buzz.
But the guy the guy that's in that mission is I think they did a pretty good job.
It's cool.
I think they did a pretty good job on that guy from that cult mission.
Whoa.
His personality. You're like, oh. As soon as you see him, you're like, even immediately Tony saw him, he went, oh.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Like, oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
I wonder who this could be.
He was just like bad from the beginning. His appearance,
Yeah.
orange hair. Like, you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
all right. You
Oh
already
my
told
God.
me. And then it just like reconfirms. I don't want to even spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it any more than that.
That's okay.
How many characters in this game are named Spider-Man?
2.
Wrong.
Uh-oh.
Trivia time.
How many names?
Oh! 3.
Yeah.
Because the cat.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Spider Cat.
They call the cat Spider-Man.
That's from the first
He's in-
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
They call him Spider-Man?
Yeah.
call him
The cat's
Spider-Cat.
name is Spider-Man.
And then you run into a cat that in that death mission where the cat really wants a Spider-Man doll that's up there and it keeps going meow, meow, and you shoot down the thing and it has it in its mouth and it like will carry around the stuffed animal and lead you. I thought that was really cute. But then the scenes that you have, because we finally got the outfit with the cat in the backpack, which is an outfit that I wanted, so we've been wearing it. In cutscenes, it still interacts like
Oh, no way.
so in cutscenes, you'll just see pop, 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 like its hands
Back in
go,
the back of Miles' head.
Oh my god.
like you'll just see it in certain scenes. You're like, oh god, this is.
There was a takedown with a cat. I did not know that existed. I don't remember that.
It was
My
in the
aunt
first
would
game
love
too.
this
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the first game.
Oh, I did not.
That's because you power through the game and didn't
Probably,
unlock
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
He still hasn't played Big the Cat's fishing mission. I don't think he
Played the
knows
fishing
there's side
mission.
missions in games.
Calling that a mission is very generous.
quest.
Yeah, side
Not
quest.
even a quest sounds too good for it.
It's more like a side step. But yeah.
More of a side hoe per se.
Side hoe. Side hoe.
Fancy myself a side hoe. Well, it sounds like overall people like the Spider-Man 2 game. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I know it's crazy.
Like
right?
it.
But they're making like sounds like Marvel's like fuck the movies, fuck the shows, video games, right?
Yeah.
They're like give them all the money. So
Yeah.
I hope they there's an Iron Man game and there's a Black Panther game that they're working on.
Yeah,
right?
the Black
Also,
Panther Captain America
Wolverine.
combo game.
I feel like them going Spider-Man. Spider-Man's immediately gonna make money. Like immediately,
Yeah.
if we make a Spider-Man game,
Mark Bernard
it's not
writing
gonna
that
fail.
one.
Oh,
They
sure.
got it.
Because the Spider-Man
Batman
game's not
Beyond.
gonna fail, regardless of how good or bad it is.
What if they bring back Atari Spider-Man with better
Buck
graphics?
Bumble?
But you play as Buck Bumble.
Yeah. We all have Buck Bumble Tourette's now.
Buck Bumble.
Buck Bumble. Now you said all
It
that.
lives in the brain, dude.
Yeah.
Buck Bumble.
Comes out when it wants
Well,
to.
it's only because right about now it's time to rock with,
With
a
the
briggity
biggity
Buck
Buck.
Bumble.
What about now?
Dang.
Oh, damn.
Biggity Buck Bumble.
Spoken word.
Yeah.
Slam poetry buck.
Yeah.
Buck Bumble 9825.
Hey.
I've also watched the movie Elementals.
Nice.
Is that what it's called? Elemental. It's a Pixar movie. It's on the Disney Pluses, and I've been wanting to watch it for a while and decided to watch it yesterday.
Was it about a crazy elephant?
Elephantal?
Elephantal. Yeah.
Oh.
It's an element.
Elephantanol?
Was it good?
Whoa, that's the doped up elephant in the movie.
Yeah.
I like the movie.
Okay.
I recommend it, but it was a very simplistic love story, which is kind of like refreshing in its own way. For some reason, like I go to a picture and be like, all right, you better be blowing me away with like wowzers. And it was just like, she was a girl, she's made of fire, and they moved into a new town filled with water people. Do you get the metaphor for racism?
Whoa.
What more can I say?
I thought it was just like Romeo and Juliet.
No, they rub racism in your face the whole movie.
Oh,
is-
Yeah,
Snap.
they're moved into a town filled with water people, and they're the only fire people, at least at that time.
Yeah.
And they're like, The guy opens it. The father gets older, opens the shop, so he becomes like a racist old dad, and he's like, "Waters, yeah, in my shop. Keep your water to yourself."
Oh my God, this movie sounds horrible. Dang, Disney.
Well, it's overcoming that. That's the whole purpose of the movie.
No, they learned that that's the correct way to behave.
Yeah, it's like
actually,
you have to handle that. Yeah.
and trying to, it's just futile to try and change.
That's the lesson at the
But
end.
Mystery of
But
life.
a fire lady falls in love with
A water boy.
a water boy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna love you." Her name happens to be Vicky. I don't know.
All the characters are Adam Sandler.
Whoa, that's deep.
That'd be sick.
And then the whole movie, you're like, "Uh-oh, how are they gonna Pixar get it on?
They won't.
It'll be steamy."
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a rom-com.
It was, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I watched it.
How many
you
fire water kids do they have? 12?
Yes,
That's the lucky number.
120.
Speaking of Pixar, I heard what's that movie that they just sneaked a preview? The ones with feelings.
Inside Out.
Oh, two.
Two. They
Inside
sneak
Out
peek of anxiety.
Awesome.
I love Inside Out.
Yeah, sneak peek of anxiety. She brought her baggage with her. Emotional baggage. And other ones I've seen little hints, outlines of what they'll be.
Are they actually going to put Pixar movies in theaters again?
I wonder.
Elemental was in theaters.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah, that's, I watched
It just
with
was
AJ.
just so.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
I wanted
two
to
people
see
in the
it.
theater.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You and AJ.
You and AJ. Oh man.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Well, hopefully they get more butts in the seats.
I'll go.
As long as they don't make
I'll go.
Lightyear again.
Yeah, don't make that again.
Meow, 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 meow,
Oh my
meow,
God.
meow.
Don't give me those nightmare flashbacks.
Yeah. AJ likes the movie. AJ likes Lightyear.
You should like Buzz Lightyear, like the movie.
Toy Story?
Toy Story. I couldn't think of the word. I was like toy box, toy.
Yes, all the movie Toy
My
Box.
tired brain. My tired
Disney's
brain.
Toy box.
My tired brain's like toy box, toy C.
Yeah, the catchphrase of the movie. Let me at that box.
That's a tagline.
The toy box.
Posters.
That's the parents' movie.
Yeah, toy box.
They're like, oh
me
yeah,
at that
break
box.
out that toy box.
I love to see the poster for that fucking movie.
There was a line at the end of the movie where it's just like, "More time for hanky panky." And I was like, there's no other way to take that one. I mean, there were two kids in the movie named Marco and Polo. I'm like, did I forget two characters named Hanky and Panky? No.
Nope.
They're like, once they get out of town, the house will be empty. More room for hanky panky.
Be
That's
like
in the Steam
gross.
Yeah, there were
Elemental.
two very, I don't know, it's like saying suggestive is too generous. There's just two like on the nose like sexy lines.
Everybody was just like having animated intercourse in this movie, and they're like, "Don't worry, we'll go over the kids' heads. They're just wrestling. They're just making elements."
Make an element.
Wait, how is there not a Toy Story parody movie where all the toys are adult toys?
I
Have you
wouldn't
seen
be
the poster?
surprised if there's
Have you seen Sausage
parody of
Have
Party?
you been
sorts
looking?
around.
No, but now
What's
now
the red
I'm
2 page for
thinking-
that? What's the red 2 page for that?
There's gotta be. If there's not, that would be
There's
surprising.
a dick in my.
Well, they have the fake mock-up posters where there's a vibrator and it's like, uh-oh, Andy's, there's a new toy in the town. And they're like, that's Andy's mom's toy.
Buzz's brother.
Whoa. Also
Lightyear.
named Buzz.
But the toy is still called Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah.
That is a
Woody.
good name.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, Woody breaks out his buzz.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bo Peep. What the?
Mr. Potato Head?
Oh my god.
He's a butt plug.
Slinky?
They're all sex.
That is kind of like you're like okay, stop it. I mean, name all sexual things.
Oh wow.
Wait, what's the slinky?
Wheezy.
Slinky. It's the one that you coil into your pussy.
And the other,
You cork around.
Like it slurps it up like a piece of spaghetti.
like a duck penis.
is that the one where reveal that we know too much? Where it's like it's hooked up to the internet and though they pay like a nickel, like it zaps their penis or something.
That's a little shot.
That's the one
Yeah.
that automatically does the stroking. It's, you know.
Oh, the rabbit?
Wait, is it? Oh, I was thinking more of like the.
I'm a woman. I should know these things.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called the
the
rabbit.
taco massager.
It has the
meat
rabbit in the
tenderizer.
front.
Taco Pro Plus.
The
Yeah.
taco
And it
Pro
goes
Plus.
spins.
Yeah.
It spins.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I know that thing. I've seen it. Not in person though. But I'm like,
seen it.
wow, that's how that thing works. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It is how it works.
Mm.
I don't have it, but it is how it works. Shit's too intense. I'm like, I have a whole ass husband here. At that point,
Yeah, I could spin him around.
it's called acrobatics. Acrobatics in the sky.
Yeah. Now spin, boy.
I remember when you guys took that Cirque du Soleil class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
I was happy they let us watch.
Yeah. Wow, them on the trapeze is crazy.
It was the same time they were riding motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Yep.
acrobatics on
supposed
it.
to
I'm
One
looking
body?
through my little theater binoculars.
yeah.
Yes,
We're
yes.
getting this.
I got mine.
Nice flip.
Nice.
Now you just need a theater.
Yeah, now I just gotta go to the movies one day.
The movies with them. Oh my god.
You gotta go to the Met. You gotta go to the Met and actually see.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
You gotta look at the different corners of the screen because you're so close.
We should try to watch the
In the
Marvels.
first row.
Yeah. We should all get it for the Marvels.
We should all watch it. Go to the Marvels with that. People are like,
my
oh,
God.
this is who's watching. The
Me and the crew off seeing the mom.
Where is Marvel?
We're all wearing
little pipe too.
tuxedos.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be
We
amazing.
have to do this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only way to watch the Marvels.
Yeah. That
Or
meme.
tuxedo shirts.
2 tickets for what? And we're like, what movie? The Marvel.
What do you mean, what movie? And
Yeah.
you guys were like, no, what
Yeah, that's
movie?
literally. I have no clue what you're going to watch.
I'll buy this entire theater. You know what movie it is.
Don't make me call my father.
Hello, Daddy.
Mr. Regal.
I think they don't have caviar at the concession stand.
Wow.
Or champagne in the fountain.
That's a toilet. It tastes foul.
Oh
Tastes stinky.
This theater is so wretched. We have to buy it.
They only sell hot dogs.
Oh my
I
god.
stopped my episode of Mittens and Pittance for this.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
This theater isn't regal.
It's not regal at all.
Yes, that's how we're watching the Marvels, right?
Literally have to.
Who's sneaking in the caviar?
I would bring caviar to the Marvels in a tux. I'm doing it, dude.
Yeah, one of those little things that holds all of it in it, so you can carry it around.
You think we're all in suits with those glasses that they're going to tell us we can't bring in caviar? Who's going to tell us no?
Yeah, right.
You guys allow caviar, right? No, you gotta eat it all here. Just like that time I tried bringing in a bag of snacks and they yelled at me.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're like, you can't bring this in there.
I'd be like, who's gonna stop me? And I just walk in. I don't think you.
I own this theater.
I make more than your entire salary in an hour.
The cost of this caviar is more than you'll make in your life.
Oh, you want some caviar?
You're welcome.
You want some champagne?
Spitting at you is worth more than your salary for a year.
No, those people were assholes.
What movie were they watching?
Who did we become?
The people sitting right behind us are the same people from the Harry Potter experience.
They're still doing this. We take pictures of the whole movie.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, yes, I am. I'll buy this
Oh,
place.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh, my Jesus.
My Jesus. I hear you guys talk about you watched the first episode of the new regime of Rick and Morty, right?
Whoa!
Well, not a new
Yeah.
regime, just new voice.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
My brain's gone.
I watched it then.
In that case, I saw it too.
Yeah, but no, I think Tony would like it because the whole first episode's about Hugh Jackman,
Oh, nice, cool.
and Hugh Jackman goes out to party with them.
And that means immediately when we get home, we're gonna watch it.
But it's fine. I think it's still funny and still got like that silly humor, and the voices aren't that different where you could really even tell.
From
It's
what I remember. Nope.
yeah, it's fun.
Awesome.
I saw the cold open for I think it's the second episode of it with the Jerry plot where it's like Jerry and Rick switch minds but not brains. So it's like the consciousness is switched.
Oh my god! And he shoots himself immediately when he gets into Jerry's brain. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Shoots
so
himself
so
immediately.
they switch, and then Rick is in Jerry's
He's screaming.
mind, and so he can't handle all of Jerry's like anxiety and depression and stuff, so he just shoots himself.
Oh my god.
He screams as soon as he gets in his
like,
body and just blows his brains out.
And then Jerry, inside of like with Rick's mind, brain and stuff, he's got all like the cyborg parts, but he can't control it, so it goes and he ends up dying
Oh my
too.
God.
And then the robot has to he goes and scans to see what parts of their anatomy is whose.
Oh my
And he
god.
can't tell, so he goes, "Oh, there goes my Thursday."
Oh my god.
Yeah, I still think it's funny.
Yeah.
I liked it. Hey, you like Mr. Poopy Butthole? Yeah, so you're gonna like the first episode. It's all about him doing rehab.
Good. His life fell apart. It started to slowly fall apart.
Yeah, he got divorced, right?
He got divorced.
Yeah.
He has a little kid. He has a kids or a kid.
When's the Justin Roiland episode coming out where they make fun of everything that happened with Justin Roiland?
Next week.
Oh, yes. I gotta tune in.
And Jerry's just like, I got a new young girlfriend.
Oh my god.
You could be about Leo DiCaprio for all we know. I
That's
don't know.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was just like, oh yeah, this is the first episode we've done since the SAG strike ended, and we didn't really talk about it. It's important to timestamp this so it ages like a fine glass of milk.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right.
No
gotta
more
curdle just
sagging
right.
here.
Do you know what they got?
No.
$5
do not.
billion.
Oh, okay.
Well, like split between everybody.
I was just curious about the whole AI thing because that was like
Which
one of the big
equates to $2 a piece.
issues. It says that I'm reading ew.com.
Ew.
SAG actually also secured consent and compensation guardrails on the use of AI. Under the new contract's rules, a studio must obtain an actor's informed consent before creating or using a digital replica of a performer, whether they're an A-list star or a background actor.
That makes sense.
Informed?
Yeah, they gotta ask, are you okay with this?
Yeah, it's like, you
The
want
risks,
me to get me...
benefits, and the
Yeah.
alternatives.
Can I get you like a coffee and put your AI voice in the show?
Yeah, I just need your signature here for this coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Now you're allowing
thanks.
us to do AI stuff. Thanks.
Yeah. We own you now. Bye.
And the SAG thinks that's a win. I don't know. It just,
Yeah,
it
that
seems
sounds like poo.
It seems almost. I guess they didn't have to have their consent was the hard issue, but like
guess.
people are
There
still
was no rules.
trying to make
That was
money.
a-
So it's like I'm a struggling actor. I guess I'll have to do it. But I don't know if there's any like hard stops or like they could like pull it back at any time. Be like, yeah, stop doing that, please.
Yeah, I don't know.
AI is only going to get better.
Yeah. Oh, they
Uh-oh. Tony's got the next advance.
Oh.
Mr. Plugged in,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
So a few cool things. So ChatGPT now is
ChatGPT corner is Tony's.
well,
corner.
no, more than ChatGPT, but ChatGPT first. So ChatGPT, yeah.
That's a new segment. Tony's AI corner.
Yeah, somehow you spell the word corner with the letters AI in it.
Corner.
Ironer. Tony's AI Ironer.
So ChatGPT is now going to allow people to create their own chat, chat. I don't even know what you call it. Bot, yeah, chat bots
Whoa.
from ChatGPT. So like in ChatGPT, you can go, hey, I want an AI bot that helps me like write comic books, and then it'll start generating
God.
like the code to make an AI chat bot that helps you write comic books. And then what's cool is that's going to happen also is like you can also train on private data. So like you can put in a PDF of like, oh, these are the comic books I wrote before. This is kind of how I want it. And then it'll train itself on that and be
Shut
like,
the fuck up. What?
yeah. And then not only that, but then what they're also going to do now is two things. So one, if you get if someone tries to sue you for copyright using ChatGPT will defend you in court.
Oh my God.
That's one thing. Now the second thing, yes, and then the second thing is ChatGPT. So with all those bots now, you can create a bot that you can get. There's going to be some kind of revenue share, like if you want to put your bot for the marketplace, and then other people can use your bot, and you'll get some kind of revenue share for that.
And you're just asking.
Holy crap.
You know what? I think fuck the SAG, because I think every single studio should be using the AI chat one that eats the episodes and be like, are there any continuity errors?
Yeah.
And we should never have a continuity error again.
Continuity bot. You could do that. You could.
I think that would be the shit.
Yeah.
Because when I'm watching a show and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I feel like a robot could do it way better than my little pea brain.
Yeah.
I'm mad about it.
So that's one thing.
That's crazy.
So, the next thing is so remember they're doing text to video and stuff now. So for text to video now they're creating this new thing. But it's not OpenAI. It's a different AI company where if you do text to video and then swap the face with whatever face you want, so it's always a consistent character.
Oh my God.
So that's another thing. Then there's another one where you can create a whole 3D world, for text to 3D world. So you write in a text prompt like, I want a cartoony world that has like trees that look like this, blah, blah, blah. And it'll create a whole 3D world that you can then import into a game if you want to make a game with it. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff.
The only AI news that we have is what you show me, where that's that Seinfeld thing.
Oh, yeah, AI Seinfeld.
Go on.
Where it's an everlasting show of Seinfeld that plays all the time.
Yeah, it's called The Show About Nothing Forever. So it's called Nothing Forever. And yeah,
Just doing background music.
yeah, thank you. And basically, you watch. You don't have to do background music.
He cut himself out of the conversation.
So yeah, I didn't watch it. So it's on Twitch and it's going on like infinitely. And they have how many seasons of it? They're like 2.7 something or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's really strange because literally the characters will be talking about like
They make up sounds. They go,
yeah.
sandwich news.
Oh, wow.
And then they'll be like, "That's not a real sound, Clyde."
Yeah.
And
You
like,
said one of them gained sentience, that it was an AI.
yeah.
Oh,
wow.
And the people are like, "What the hell's going on with this thing?" And it's AI Seinfeld is learning that it's a show that's a chat that's about nothing. It was really like,
Oh, that also reminds me of one other AI piece of news. There's a large language model AI where it's you have a director, and then it has AI bots underneath it that are like the producer, the developer, and stuff like that. And you can make a game using them as like the company. So that that one bot tells the other bot, "Oh, you need to make the game like this," and the other bot tells the other bot, "Okay, that means I got to draw it like this," and like all that kind of stuff. And it's all in one, like this AI company.
That's insane.
well, I need to see what you're talking about or where you find this news. Because
I feel like it's
Do you have
Blade Runner
chatbots
stuff.
that are like feeding you this information?
yeah, they're like in his spine. And when a new chat is released, it goes up, it crawls up to his brain and injects it with the information.
I just like that Tony like braces your computer and he's like, "Enter me."
Yeah.
And the thing, AI just goes.
I mean, he's wearing his Venom shirt because he's
Oh my God! It's AI Venom.
symbiote, bro.
That would be sick.
Oh my god. I believe
Venom, more
the
like
only AI
Venom.
thing that I've heard, which I don't know that much about. It just sounds like the end of times, as far as I could tell. Is Elon Musk and X are like they're rolling out their own X AI, which I don't know, just makes me think it's going to be untested and dangerous.
Yeah, apparently, like you can.
So I saw him on the wait list.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Apparently, you can talk to him. So, but they said it's very sassy. It curses.
Oh, damn.
And stuff like that. So, should be interesting how that one goes.
Elon Musk is so.
And he wants to put in Teslas.
Yeah. I believe it.
Oh, because
Hey,
that's a
fuck
good
you!
idea.
I'm gonna drive where I want.
Yeah, that sounds like awful.
Yeah, don't drive off the road. I'll see about that, bitch. That's the South Park special.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's making that AI,
my
the
God.
sassy one.
Yep. So it should be interesting.
Can't wait for the episode.
Yeah, I had no clue. That it makes sense that they would just go in Teslas. They're gonna go in the SpaceX rockets and shit. Hey, it's my
They're
plan.
just gonna turn into Transformers. That's it.
Yeah, the rocket's like, hey, I'm turning around and going home. It's like, no, you're a rocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't trust Elon Musk with AI rockets.
I don't trust him with anything.
Yeah, we don't trust him with X or whatever.
He's like a
it's called
baby
now.
you want to put in a playpen.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, just stay here and
Come
don't
up with
touch
any
anything.
dangerous ideas. It's
There
like,
was a time where he seemed like a brilliant man, and now he just seems
He's
like
not.
now he's like everything I will touch.
The issue
I
is,
touched everything in this
the
house.
issue is he advertised himself as a brilliant man. The only reason why he is where he is because his family owns a diamond mine, and that's the only reason why he has money to buy all the.
What's
this
funny
for his
about that is
company.
that's the most earthy,
Yeah.
real,
Yeah.
human thing you can do is like have a mine
Yeah.
with workers.
A
And then he's like,
diamond
no,
Space.
space rocket.
He's like, you want some diamonds for this company? And they're like, yeah. Diamonds.
I'll build an AI that'll build an AI that'll control the mines, and I'll have my own dime. He's gonna be Dr. Wiley.
Yeah, he is.
He's Elon Musk.
already is.
Yeah, he's Dr. Wiley.
He's got his big tower.
Yeah.
Everything. He's a monster.
We just need Mega Man now to save the day.
That's what he's building on next. Doesn't he already have like bots and
Well, is it-
stuff that he's building?
Was it so originally it was him and the guy who's in charge of OpenAI that used to work together, but then they split off.
Are you fucking kidding me? The guy who's
Dr.
doing
Light.
the ChatGPT stuff is Dr. Light.
Yeah.
And then, well, Dr. Light is a dumbass and always sells his robots to these companies. You're like, why are they evil? Right? Like all the
So,
time.
yeah.
He's like, well, I made firemen to help with the
They
fire
were made
factory.
good, but then they got corrupted.
Yeah, but that sounds like what.
That's
the
exactly
same-
what's happening. Yeah, right. So yeah, because OpenAI, and he's the one who's trying to get regulations in place. He's the one who's trying to keep it so that people who don't have money can still use it. So like he's the Dr. Light, and Elon Musk is the Wiley.
Can't wait to see. Well, he
When's
got the
he gonna
hair
real-
transplanted.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, hair transplant.
Yeah. I love it if he gets that crazy hair.
Yeah.
When's he going to reveal he's an alien?
Soon.
Oh, good point.
He's going to be like the guy from Men in Black where he takes
my
off the
God.
hat and his head is small.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the post office where he takes it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be him.
Wow.
Still bald.
Tony's AI corner scares me every time.
I'm intrigued. I can't wait to be a robot pet. I'm dumb enough.
Oh, a pet for a robot?
Yeah, a pet for a robot.
It's like run around my house naked. All
right.
okay. Do that silly dance, then drive your car.
If I could dance like this.
I'd keep a robot entertained, I think.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah, I agree.
Until it decides that we're not
I agree.
entertaining enough.
Until it learns all of my jokes.
Yeah. We'll just watch our podcast. We're like, I get him. I know him now.
Creates an AI Matt.
Yeah.
Here is new Matt.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I turned the claptrap.
Yeah.
That is so relatable.
Oh, man.
So by popular demand, I have to talk about another Air Bud movie.
Yes.
I have seen. I previously watched Air Bud 4. You guys had seen Air Bud 5. So I'm going the other way, and I watched Air Bud 3, World Pup.
Whoa.
What's that one? Soccer?
Yeah, like World Cup.
I think we've seen. I know I've seen. I think you've also seen it.
Might have. It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So after watching like Terminator and all these like fucked up movies, you're like Air Bud 3.
Man.
Okay, so this was the direct like movie that came before the one I watched. It had the same like brother and sister, although they have like no relationship with each other. And whereas like in the following one, she's like in love with her brother.
Ew.
So it's like something happened between the two movies. You don't remember? Okay, whatever.
No, I remember.
Oh, obligated. Oh,
But it's just gross.
yeah. It was strange.
Ew.
Yeah. So this movie is I would say miles ahead of the fourth one, and from what it sounds like from the fifth one, that one too. They're playing. They got the dog playing soccer. I think within 6 minutes.
Oh
of
my God.
The movie. I was like, this.
Impressive.
Bravo. This
Yeah.
is how like you advertise it as a dog playing soccer movie. You're doing it right. Not to say the movie's got a lot of ridiculousness. So the boy that went to college in the fourth one was the main character of this one, and he does the move where He fancies this. I don't know if she's new. She may as well be new. This girl who's got the most fake British accent I've ever heard. Is like both like coaching the little girl soccer team, and she's in high school with him and plays on the soccer team with him. And he does the move where he stares at her while she's coaching the little girl soccer team. And I don't know if he should be in school. I don't know where he's supposed to be, but he's there just staring.
Good thing he's not Spider-Man. He'd be taking pictures.
And she's there all like, oh, bloody hell.
Kick that ball into the net.
Oh, blarney.
And she finds it so charming. So, yeah, of course she does.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's dogs in the movie. They are still running all over the town. They run in the streets. They don't give a crap. And
The greasers and the socials.
Yeah.
I have to say, this movie had one part that was like bizarrely touching, and I was like, "Oh no!" Bud falls in love with another dog, and they have puppies together. 5 of them, which are the Air Buddies.
Oh my god!
The Air Buddies
I'm sorry, that's such a cute name.
I love all our reactions.
I mean, but we watched Spooky Buddies, and those are the puppies that were born in this movie.
Okay.
Because they like I had to look up like it's of these parents, and yeah, the names matched up. Wow. So I don't know where they went in the next one, but they were born in this one.
Yeah, they're gone for like
but there's like a shot where I know like these movies are BS and all, but there's like a shot where there are a whole bunch of puppies, like like feeding on, it's like they're the mother that gave birth to them is like feeding all the puppies, and it's like
suckle on my teeth.
So glad his dog talks.
Yeah. and then Buddy's just over there smiling, like hanging out, like, yeah, and I hit that.
I made those.
But I was like,
That
oh,
was
that was
easy.
like a really cute, sweet scene. It was like I was watching a documentary for a second.
Did they show how they were made and how long they were stuck together? Like that weird
Oh my
dog thing
god,
that
they're stuck
happens?
like an hour or so.
And then they're... and then you got to rip them off of each other.
You've never seen that? It actually is a real thing.
Was I supposed to?
I've seen it countless times
Dogs?
having 11 dogs.
Oh, wow.
Dogs get stuck together after for hours, like 2 hours. Yeah, like they're connected.
Yes.
like a Lego.
How old are they?
No, it's just in general.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Why are they making out? Are they like stuck to each other's butts?
It like clamps.
What's stuck?
The dog, the Red Rocket.
A red rocket.
Oh,
The entirety of the dog inside the other dog's hoochie
For
coochie.
hours.
Yeah.
Hours. Like an hour or so. They're like, you'll just see them back to back.
Yeah.
If you
And then
watch a video, like that.
and then they try doing the weird tug of war thing
like,
where
"Please."
the dog, the male dog,
I made a mistake.
jumps over his own wiener.
just the way you said it. The dog.
Please do,
I
God,
was talking
no.
about newborn puppies. I was really confused.
Don't they get stuck in each other?
Yeah,
Like
I
one's
thought newborn
mouth.
puppies are like really gooey and stuck.
Yeah. No, that's the easy part
Imagine
for whatever
ripping them
reason.
out. Yeah.
Letting go of a really tiny hot dog just won't.
It makes sure that
The
job
splooge-
is done.
Yeah, that the splooge is forever stuck in there.
it makes sure the job is done.
Oh, I thought one more thing I saw.
The dog splooge.
Speaking of doggy style, I've finished in Just Like That season 2.
Whoa.
Okay, I was about to say what?
I was intrigued.
Okay,
That was good.
No,
How
but
was it?
Because it made me think of there's a a tasteful. I mean, there's many tasteful sex scenes in
There's
the
always
show,
tasteful.
but there's a tasteful gay sex scene in the finale,
Oh.
and they do it more appropriately than Red, White, and Royal Blues.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
That's impossible.
Because while you're talking about dog sex, I was like imagining them doing it like missionary business. 2 dogs just my brain did some lateral flips. I just hear
how was the whole season?
wonderful, fantastic,
Like-
glorious, beautiful.
How many shoes out of 100?
There's no shoes to be found.
Oh, damn.
She's waiting.
Negative shoes. They owe shoes. No,
No shoes on the bed.
I think that I think it's a continuation of the first season.
Okay. Okay.
I think the show is about these elderly ladies that grew up in their white ways, learning to like adapt with society.
Because
And
white people.
And they're still horny.
And yeah,
They better be.
That just goes to show that people don't get less
Carrie
horny
gets
as you
involved
age.
with a fling from Sex and the City.
Oh yes, the
and
guy
I was like, bring back Big.
Darian
Oh my
or
God.
whatever his name is. What is his name?
I
What did you say?
Darian,
Is it Dorian?
Dorian, or something like that.
Whoa.
No, she
That'd
dates
be
this guy
sick.
and then cheats on him with Big, and then Big and her end up being together, and this guy just ends
And
up
then
moving.
Big gets on the Peloton.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Bill he gets on, and then he dies, and then she's like, she runs into him, and then she goes
Her
back. to him.
head turns.
And then
the way
she
all those
lulls
sex
at him.
shows.
Lol.
You're dead. Yeah.
Are you gonna watch it?
Probably.
Oh, so I can't spoil it. Okay.
No, you just continue.
How is Samantha? She comes back, right?
Yeah, that's all I really.
How the fuck is Samantha, and how is she doing?
You really want to know?
Spill the
ahead.
tea.
Spoiler alert.
She's dead on the Peloton.
Oh my god. Yeah.
She also died when Big died,
Only murders on the Peloton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Season 12.
and she has a premonition. That's why she sends the bouquet and the.
Whoa.
the
Sounds like you guys saw it. Yeah.
I saw the couple episodes, but
Whoa.
Oh.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
So the season finale starts, and Carrie is going to leave her apartment for good, for definitely, for sure.
The apartment through the whole first.
Yeah,
one.
through Sex and the
Iconic
City, the iconic apartment, because she's moving in with Dusho.
Oh.
Okay. Great. Again, I feel like she's done this like 17 times, even through the original one. She's like, I'm going to Paris and I'm going to leave my apartment. And she leaves, and then she's like, just kidding, I'm going to come home, buy the apartment again.
I think she's watching. She just wants to hear you explain it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tell it to me.
Yeah, I feel like we're just talking about a show we both seen.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So she's having the big bash, she's having like, I don't know, like it's an apartment, but she's got like a gigantic Thanksgiving style table for all the
how.
crew that from the show and from this new show. And
I don't know how the apartment's so small.
and so she gets a call from Samantha. Samantha is in like England or something. She's in a car, a limo, or an Uber, and she's just like, I'm so sorry, Carrie. I'm so mad that it's like all the information got fucked up and I'm going to miss my flight and I won't be there for you. And she's like, why are you talking with a British accent? And she's like, I don't know. It was like she's supposed to be witty because she's been living in England, so she's talking with a British accent. So, and it was
That
like
makes no sense.
it was the most fake green screen
Wow.
like car driving thing throughout the entire show, because the show's like shot in real New York and on location. So the fact that they did this ridiculous green screen thing showed that she probably wasn't even in the same state.
Damn.
And that was
They
it.
don't like each other. In real life,
Wow.
Carrie actress and the
That
girl who
was
played
it.
Samantha
She
can't
was
even
in
stand
a
each
scene
other.
by
Whoa.
herself in the car and talked to her on the phone.
That was it, Rachel. How do you feel?
Wow.
That one clip.
The thing that and she got paid $1 million for that.
Holy crap. How do we
want to be her.
How do we become green screen actors and actresses?
Well, if you want to see more of her, you watch How I Met Your Father, right? That's her
no
main
way.
gig right now.
Is it?
Wow.
Also, the actress who plays Carrie and the actress that plays Samantha hate each
Yeah.
other in real life. That's the reason
Yeah.
why Samantha didn't come back, was because
they
she
have
was
a
like,
grudge.
I hate that bitch. And they
Why?
went, oh, I don't know.
Makes
They
$1 million
just
for 4 seconds.
because they just don't get along. They never really liked each other.
I actually looked it up and then I forgot. I don't know.
Why they hate each other.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like Kim Cattrall was resenting. I think she was basically thought that Sarah Jessica Parker was like really vicious and like rude on set.
Oh my God.
And it was just a matter of like she just was like,
was like, I'm done.
I just like she just denied. She's like, I don't know what she's talking about. It really upsets me that she says I'm like like I'm horrible and I'm unfriendly and stuff
We
like that.
know you're unfriendly.
And
we know
That's
you're
so
horrible.
strange.
Dang.
She's the
Has anyone
star of a
else said
show.
Has anyone else said that about her, or just
Rachel.
yeah? Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
It's not my
fucking awful.
I was about to say that. It smells
It's not
like
my
a
fault
MVB moment.
that she looks like a horse.
Oh, we have no qualms with how anybody looks.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sarah Jessica Parker, if you want to come on the show, you want to come on our shows.
I don't care.
I didn't say into the microphone, but that's fine.
I don't care.
Whoa.
Well,
So you watched the whole first season and the whole show.
Not the whole first season. I watched like maybe 5 episodes and I was like,
Okay, but you've watched the whole original show,
yes.
and you hate Sarah Jessica Parker.
Uh-oh.
I like the show. I like the show.
You like the
I don't
character,
hate
not the
her.
person.
Oh, okay.
I like Samantha. She's like one of my favorite characters.
That's the problem.
But
You just side with
You
Samantha.
separate the actor from the art. Well, the
I think
art from the
art from the art.
I
There we
really,
go.
really love.
The actor-
I
the
really,
actor
really
from the
love the original series. I think it came in at a good time, and like where the world was at the time. I think it was just really cool to see like that's life. Like you could live in the 90s in the city and live your party. You know, it's stuff that not everyday people would be able to experience.
Yeah, good luck
And
doing
afford.
that now. You got to have $1 trillion billion.
And a brownstone. She was in a brownstone too. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Poo everywhere.
I made Tony watch some episodes. It's funny, right? It's like the female Seinfeld. It is.
So we need Sex in the City AI all the time.
Yes. All the time.
Because that way you don't have to worry about Samantha.
Yeah, she'll
or
just
paying
always
her
be
$1 million.
there.
True. She'll always be there.
Yeah.
Bruh.
She's always in our heart, though. Are you with Samantha? Is that why?
No. Do I sleep around with everybody I meet?
watch the fucking show!
She's the more sexually free woman in
That's
the
her
group.
whole personality?
And then the whole time they're all
They
fucking
replaced her,
beating
though.
her up. I know they did. They always do.
There's a new Samantha on this show.
I figured there is.
Right.
But-
according to my wife.
But
That's her whole personality? She's not also like
no,
fun
but she's fun. She's older than they are. Like technically to her age, she was like maybe like 6, 7 years, 8 years older than the actual group.
Oh, wow.
Like she's older, so she is more like sexually
Experience of
liberal,
world, yeah.
and everybody judges her
Brings
for
Beyonce
in
into
the
the bedroom.
There you go. And everybody bashes her for like the things that she does say, but I'm like, she's living her best life.
So when someone says I'm a Samantha, they're trying to say that they sleep around?
Yes.
Oh.
They're sexually
I thought they
They're
were like
sexually
the personality of
free.
the character, not like
I mean, the character's
sexual-
nice
I would
too.
hope so because
She's
when
like
I
an
took that
independent
quiz,
woman.
I got Miranda.
She's the businesswoman, the
But
independent
it-
woman.
Mr. Business.
and,
Mr. B.
And then just like that, she's the one who rarely
Yes.
wears clothing.
Yes.
And
She's the sexually freedom one, which in the original show she was like kind of not
I
at
was
all.
like, why? How am I
Yeah.
her?
In one,
Concerned.
in one episode, there was an episode of the original one where Miranda never made any noise when she had sex. Like she would never make any noise, and the guy she was with wanted her to make noise, and she finally like freed
with her
herself
being
to be able to be, you know.
Then the
free.
controller buzzes when you have to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was in a
Yeah.
Spider-Man minigame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Title
Buck Bubble
and-
comes in, you know.
Now I gotta watch Sex in the City?
We were a little bit
I
during your
love
bachelor
Sex and the
party.
City.
Oh, at that
Yeah, at the museum.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. The 90s.
You can be riding high off that forever, huh?
Yeah. I've seen
an
some of
episode.
and just I saw some of the end just like that at Kyle's Quiz too.
I like the original.
I think the characters are true to themselves, and they're cool, and they're colorful, and they're fun, and sometimes shallow, but that's okay because it's all for
They've
the fun
always
and the
been kind
lulls.
of
I
like, yeah.
like Che, but doesn't everybody want her dead?
You're like, who?
Che,
Who's Shay?
the new character in the
She's
show.
like a-
Shay's the non-binary character.
Yeah. People
are
just
dead?
Like that. I don't think so.
I don't know. From what I've seen, they're like,
I-
she's the worst person in this show. I'm like,
Shay's cool.
I think she's cool.
Day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Day.
But I think that character is cool, and I think that they give that character a lot of time in season
big
2
time.
and the whole story arc, and I don't know. I think this show's coming back for season 3, so like it or not, Rachel, you get more.
Without
you.
Samantha.
And more?
something.
No, Samantha's she's coming. She's on her way. She said she missed the flight. It doesn't mean she's not coming.
Well, while we have this shot of Rachel, can I say now it's time to introduce Rachel's optimism?
Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the Optimism Corner.
Sounds
I have
excited.
some November facts.
Whoa.
Since it's November,
That's a month.
and it's though generally I'm not going to timestamp it to say what time of November we're in.
I hate to timestamp these episodes where we talk about new releases.
Yeah.
Okay, so November is the last of the 4 months which has 30 days in it,
Whoa.
which would be September, April, and June.
Those are the only months that have 30 days
And
in them.
November.
I didn't know.
And November.
Yeah.
There's only 4 months
can't
that
keep
only
track
has
of which
11
month
to
has
30
days.
30 days. I almost said 11
30
days.
days. Hey.
30 days.
The flower for November is chrysanthemum, which means golden flower due to
Chrysanthemum.
its Greek roots. It's often associated with
Get in tea.
honesty, joy, and optimism. I have one more. Okay, the original, the origin of November's name is Roman and in Julian's calendar. Julius Caesar. November got its name from the Roman calendar. It's the 9th month, and it was called Novum. It wasn't November. It was Novum in Latin.
Yep.
And it was like the only one that actually like kept its full kind of like that part of its name in the calendar.
No.
Like part of it, one of them.
Oh, I think of like September, October, November. It's like Sept is 7, 8 is
And it was the
August.
9th month.
is no.
It wasn't what it is
Right,
now.
yeah.
It was the
They,
9th
they all
month.
got bumped up by July and August.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. So it's the 9th
When they
month.
added those a few years ago.
Those were all the buzz.
Yeah, and then
Buzz? Buck Bumble?
Now I gotta look up the Roman Empire.
all right, I just have one more, and then we're good to go. Sorry. The month of November, according to social media statistics, is has the highest number of memes posted and shared on the internet.
Wow, because years come to an end, you know?
Yeah, you
In
gotta.
December, you're too busy preparing for the year to come to an end.
Yeah.
In November, you got time.
You're shopping with the Christmas. Plus, Black Friday, come on. How much more Meme City can you get?
Meme
City.
City, yeah. Meme City, yeah. Memes.
Good facts, good times, good November.
Yay!
Bad Batwoman.
Oh. How bad are we talking?
All right, so I could actually sum up everything. Is it cool? We're good?
Yeah, of course.
We're good for the Batwoman? All right.
Yeah.
So, what happened in the current timeline of this episode was probably two things. Batwoman, the kryptonite went to her brain.
Oh.
And now she... What? Yeah. And they show it even like glow her little eyeball, and she's like... Vroom. So now she's got kryptonite brain, and it's making her go crazy.
I think I know what I'm getting now.
Kryptonite brain?
Yeah, that's what I've had for the past 4 years.
Yeah, someone shot you with kryptonite?
I always tell you stop hanging around with that giant necklace of kryptonite. And you refuse.
I just don't understand. I still don't understand what this show is doing with kryptonite, but it's fine. And because of kryptonite brain, she wants to go and kill Alice. Because kryptonite brain's making her go kooky crazy.
Only Alice.
Because Alice killed her mom. So now she's like, I gotta go kill Alice.
But when's she going to see Alice?
I don't know. Maybe she'll never see Alice. No, she tries to beat the shit out of her in this episode. And then the other thing is Alice is having flashbacks with the guy. Now they're more than 1 word long, which is good. So now we're getting more extended flashbacks, more story. And she went to this island after she was kidnapped. Oh, so those are the only two things happening. Her holding the girl captive
And a flashback?
And flashbacks the whole episode.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So back in time, after she got out of that basement where she was being held captive, she ended up on a boat, and she ended up going to Cormitage, whatever. And on this island, the lady wanted to train her to... It's basically Themyscira, but they're not powerful.
I thought it was like Oliver Queen Island.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did this to the character, but they're like, okay, so what ended up happening is you fell in love with her brother, but she was in love with you. And so she got pissed off, and they were going to take that miracle flower and bring it to the real world and sell it so this guy can make lots of money. And then the girl's like, I don't want you two in love. I don't want you taking my flower. So I'm going to wipe your memories, and I'm going to make you crazy. So that's why Alice is crazy.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Okay. So
Even though before Alice was crazy because she was trapped in the basement all the time, and she was always being called Alice from the story and stuff. And no.
That
No,
wasn't
that's-
that
Oh,
important,
yeah.
bro.
No.
So she just escaped to an island after the basement?
Yeah, after the
Nobody
basement.
took her to like an orphanage or anything?
No,
Or-
at the basement, on a boat. Got from the boat, went to the island. Girl's like, I'm going to train you. Brother's like, I'm going to fall in love with you. Brother tells him I'm going to take the flower. Girl gets jealous, wipes her memories, makes her crazy.
Makes sense.
Checks out.
Yeah.
So it's not trauma that made her crazy. It was magic.
Well, and it's kryptonite that's killing Batwoman. So what world do we live in?
Yeah, I don't know.
The coolest.
So yeah, that's basically the whole episode.
Wow.
At the very end of the episode, Alice decides, "Hey, I'm gonna go to this island so I can kill Kate again." Even though we all know she doesn't want to kill Kate, she doesn't really care. She wants to find Kate this whole season.
Is Kate still in that island? Is she even alive?
Kate, she left the show. In my brain, I'm like, I already know Ruby Rose is gone. Why are we trying to find her?
Yeah.
I hope she's still around. I love Ruby Rose.
No, they replaced her with a new actress. I've seen that much, but I just don't know when.
You
it's
know
gonna-
that.
I do know that.
I've been keeping my mouth shut. Like,
Yeah.
I know that she comes back.
Yeah. But I just don't know when. It must be soon-ish, but yeah, that's season 2, episode 8. Oh, she puts a tracker in Alice's shoe after she decides to not kill her because she keeps getting flashbacks of her mom dying, and her mom has like brain bleed, and she's like, "Don't kill her."
What?
Yeah, don't kill Alice, and then she whoops vanishes away. Kryptonite will fuck up your brain, you know.
Apparently.
Kryptonite's a hell of a drug.
In summary.
Yeah. So I put the tracker in the boot, trying to find Alice. The end. That's the whole episode.
Nice.
So what? I'm just wondering, because they kept Kate alive, I guess because they thought they were going to get Ruby Rose back. Is that what the idea was?
I don't think so.
So then why did they try to keep her alive?
I
on the
think
show?
because so much of the first season hinged on that character that they're like, if we get rid of her entirely, like this show's
Falls
fucked.
apart?
Yeah, it's not gonna make any sense. So the dad becoming like a weird drunk crow officer is getting pretty neat
Oh, man.
because it's like no one would keep this man in charge. He's like, I need to find my daughter. Like, he's gonna be fired. But no, everyone's just chill with him being like that.
Oh,
Isn't that how they play most officers, detectives in most
Yeah.
movies, where they're
Yeah.
like, "Arr,
Yeah.
I'm drunk all the time and I'm angry."
yeah.
That's also
Did
the
you
father
encounter that
from
in the police
Arrow.
force.
What I encountered in the police force was a lot of detectives either didn't just go home at all, like there were some that slept at the precinct.
Oh my God.
Because there was no time to go home. Or they would they try to make light of people dead, right? So like we found a dead person and then
try to make it easier for themselves
Yeah,
to cope.
yeah.
So they do
They
comedy.
So-
put like Doritos and a joint in their mouth on the pitch. They're like, look at that.
totally, yes.
They draw a unibrow.
Oh my
Like
God.
a magazine cover.
Yeah.
Oh no, Helga.
Oh my God.
But yeah, there was a lot of like that kind of
Jeez,
stuff.
that's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, really quick, to lighten the tone a little bit. There's a scene in this episode where Batgirl is kryptonite poisoned on the floor, and Luscious and the sister need to go throw her in the Batmobile. And the sister's like, okay, I'll take the Batmobile and drive her home, and you take your car and drive home. And Luscious is like, you've never driven the Batmobile. And she's like, yeah, and I've never driven your car either. And then later on, she says that she shot rockets out of the Batmobile into the city.
Oh. Okay. This is the one that was the doctor, not
Yep,
doctor?
Yep.
Interesting.
She's like, I couldn't tell which was the boost button, which was the rockets button. And she goes, what did you do? And they just breeze over it.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. Okay.
No news reporter lady this time being like, Batwoman shot missiles into the fucking
Oh
city.
my God.
But it was for comic relief.
She did it for the lol.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Meme City.
Hey, everyone, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Pseudo Adults podcast.
Oh, I heard a lot of noises. One of them was ending.
Pittance.
Oh,
It's a Pittance.
We had a wonderful time, and I think we're going to catch you on the next one.
Yes, I'm Matt with Pittance with Mittens.
I'm Pittance.
Now I'm Mittens.
Wow, and I'm watching Miss Marvel Caviar.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Quite a film, yes.
So, too many mittens and pins.
We are Pseudo Adults.
You were thinking of too many cats.